dinner, it has to be El Gordo Taqueria. You'll experience the absolute best real Mexican food. El Gordo Taqueria has plates. Also check out their new deck. Dine in or carry out now available. Delivery to you from DoorDash and Grubhub. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And now open Sunday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For the absolute best authentic Mexican food in Huntsville, it's El Gordo Taqueria. Call us at 295-TACO. That's 295-8226. Try it once and you'll be hooked. El Gordo Taqueria.
COVID-19 rapid testing is now available at Texpress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms are needed. Now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Not sure which test is right for you? Texpress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments are needed. Walk-ins only. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at TexpressUrgentCare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care next to Sports Clips in Huntsville.
Welcome to Hammond, Texas for the 2021 Southland Baseball Tournament here on KSAM Sports Digital, right here on YouTube and on Facebook. Jordan Smith here and Carlos Zimmerman for the start of the 2021 tournament here. Good morning from Hammond, Texas. Or Hammond, Louisiana. It feels like Texas, honestly, with this side of the bracket.
This weather is going to be a little bit killer today. Same about a humidity that you would have back home in Texas, but it is a gorgeous morning here at Pat Keneally Diamond at Alumni Field on the gorgeous campus of Southeastern Louisiana University. A big thank you to our hosts. Already been a cordial welcome for us, and this is going to be an exciting ball game, ladies and gentlemen. A&M Corpus Christi having a great year that they have had this season, and then Sam Houston right there with them, because this is the 5-4 matchup, or 4-5 matchup, if you will. So this should be an even split down the middle battle between the Islanders and the Bearkats. When you look at how they played in the regular season, Bearkats took 3 of 4 when A&M Corpus Christi came to Don Sanders Stadium back home in Huntsville earlier back in March.
Talking about the Bearkats, 26-23 on the season, 20-15 in conference play this season. And head coach Sirianni, 33-28 in 2 seasons at Sam Houston. And this is his first time as a head coach since before COVID, obviously, in the conference tournament, because obviously last year didn't happen. The only other time that really he's been able to get anywhere in the top half, if I'm making sure I remember this correctly, was when they won the regular season 2 seasons ago. And then, of course, got the early exit. So they're looking for a change here this season to try to go deep. You know, like you said, sitting as the 5 seed right now, kind of snuck in the last week, officially clinched their spot in the first game, I believe, if not the second game of the 4-game series against Nichols. And so now for them, it's just a matter of trying to get the early win, because that's a big thing. Getting the early win to secure yourself pretty nicely for the rest of the tournament.
No, you're absolutely right, Jordan. This is critical today. If you win today, you guarantee a game Friday for them. If you lose, you got to play to keep your tournament alive tomorrow at the same time once again at 9 a.m. So this is going to be very interesting. The way this bracket's laid out, Texas side of the bracket with Abilene Christian and Lamar, the 1-8 matchup. Abilene on top of the 1, and then Lamar at the 8. They're on the bottom side of the bracket. Their game is up next after this one. And then the Louisiana side of the bracket. New Orleans taking on McNeese. They're later today at 4 p.m. And then the host, Southeastern Louisiana, they take on the Demons of Northwestern State in the nightcap at 7 p.m. Later tonight. So a full slew of baseball here today in Hammond, Louisiana. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you get it going here with a really good matchup.
Yeah, now looking at the other side, talking about the Islanders, a team who kind of started to pick it up over the last couple seasons especially. You take a look at what they did this year, 24-27 overall, not a great overall record. Struggled in non-conference play, 20-14 in the Southland Conference, however, and Scott Malone in his 14th season at A&M Corpus Christi leading the charge there, getting them a top 4 spot in the Southland.
Yeah, no, they've had quite the season this year. When you look at A&M Corpus Christi, sure, the stats don't mark up as well for them. As the team batting, they were 7th in the conference with batting average of the 13 teams in the conference, and then pitching-wise, 10th with a 5.43 ERA. So not ideal for them in terms of stats, but they are looking pretty good as the public address announcer announcing to the good amount of crowd that made the trip from A&M Corpus Christi down right off the Gulf, and then for Sam Houston as well, making the long trip that we made yesterday as well.
Like you said, talking about the all-conference selections as we keep pregame going here. 3 players for Sam Houston making it to the all-conference team honors. Colton Kauser making it as an outfielder on the first team, and then a center fielder in the all-defensive team. Jack Rogers, an outfielder in the second team, and Dominic Robinson is starting pitcher in the third team all-conference selection. Obviously a 3-headed monster there in Sam Houston, and in fact, all of those guys are going to be out in the lineup here, and we'll get to the starting lineup later on here in the pregame show. But Dominic Robinson, the senior left-hander, the starter today for Sam Houston.
Arguably one of the premier pitchers in this order for head coach Jay Sirianni. Of course, you have Tyler Davis and Kyle Backus. You'll have them available for the games that remain going forward. But, man, Dominic Robinson, what he's going to need today is a really good outing. I know that goes the same for any pitcher that walks onto that rubber today, but it's paramount for him to have a good day today because the batting is good as it is. You got to have good pitching to back it up, and it goes both ways.
And you take a look at the A&M Corpus Christi side of things. They also had a good amount of all-conference selections. They, in fact, had 5 selections from 4 different players. Itchy Burtz, third baseman on the first team selection. Luke Marbach, 2 selections for him. First base on the third team, and first base in the all-defensive team. Mike Williams, an outfielder on the third team, and John Gaddis, starting pitcher for the second team. This is obviously a well-rounded lineup and roster for A&M Corpus Christi, and of course, John Gaddis as well, starting here for the Islanders.
Yeah, look at how he has done this season. A 2.53 ERA, 5-3 in the decision counter. He has fanned 59 batters or so with his 59 strikeouts, 17 walks, just the 16 runs given up in 57 innings of work. That's a solid season. The pitching matchup is great today. Dominic, 3.6 ERA, 4-1 record on the year in 11 starts in 55 innings of work, 61 strikeouts for them as well. That is a solid pitching matchup, and it's going to be fun to watch both of these guys go at it here against these two really high-powered offenses.
We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have National Anthem, and then we'll have starting lineups and final notes before we start the Southland Conference Tournament here live from Hammond, Louisiana, here on the campus of Southeastern Louisiana. Back after this here on KSAM Sports Digital.
Advantage Specialties is your one-stop shop for business promotional needs in Huntsville. Need a logo on a shirt, hat, or other piece of clothing? Advantage Specialties provides embroidery in-house. Embroidery in-house helps make the process fast and affordable. What about promotional products? Banners, signs? Advantage Specialties can help put your name on virtually anything. For custom in-house embroidery, promotional products, printing, and much more, check out AdvantageSpecialties.com. That's AdvantageSpecialties.com.
Whether it's uphill or down, Bill Fick Ford has the vehicle whatever your adventure. Needing to tow a load or just more room for the family. Either way, Bill Fick Ford has you covered with the best selection of fuel-efficient Ford SUVs and crossovers, including the 2021 Ford Explorers and Expeditions. There's also the 2021 Ford Rangers, ready for the toughest adventures on road or off. Hurry in today to Bill Fick Ford, I-45 South in Huntsville, or shop online at BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Back here on the Bearkats Sports Network at Pat Keneally Field here, or Diamond at Alumni Field here in Hammond, Louisiana for the start of the 2021 Southland Conference Baseball Tournament right here on the Bearkats Sports Network. Once again, my name is Jordan Smith. Alongside me is Carlos Zimmerman as they introduce the starters for each side here. The Bearkats are the away team as they are the lower seed in the matchup, so they will be up to the plate first here. Let's go ahead and get you those starting lineups.
Taking a look at the starting lineup for Sam Houston, batting first and playing shortstop is the freshman from Houston in Anthony McKenzie. Batting second in this lineup for the Bearkats, the all-star, I like to call him, Colton Kauser, playing in center field, the sophomore out of Cyprus. Batting third is Jack Rogers, the complement to Colton Kauser. He's playing out in left today and is the junior. Apologies, folks. Trying to skate through the lineup here. Junior out of Spring, Klein Collins High School. Middle of the order, designated hitter today, Trent Touche, Jr. out of Shreveport, Louisiana, right here in his home state here this morning. That will turn to afternoon. Christian Smith, he will bat fifth. He plays over at first base, the junior from El Paso Coronado High School, transfer from Cisco College. Batting sixth and doing the catching for Dominic Robinson today, that is Gavin Johnson, the redshirt senior from San Antonio, transfer from Rice. And the bottom of the order goes as this. Blake Facher, he is out in right field today, batting seventh. He hails out of Cyprus. Corbin Vines, one of the X factors here today, he bats eighth. The junior from Hempstead playing at third base. And then Jackson Lofton, he bats ninth, playing over at second base, the sophomore out of Spring.
Yeah, good lineup there, obviously. Taking a look, for Sam Houston. Obviously, this has been the same lineup they've really stuck to for most of the season. And this is one that'll be very interesting to see how they go against the starting pitcher in John Gaddis, the junior left-hander, as we take a look at the A&M Corpus Christi lineup here. For them, a decent amount of mix for the youth, really. They've got at least half the starting lineup who's a sophomore and younger.
Absolutely, as we'll quickly run that down for you now. Lineup for A&M Corpus Christi when they come up in the bottom half of the first. It'll be Luke Marbach playing over at first base. He bats first. Batting second will be Itchy Burtz playing at third. Josh Carraway, the designated hitter, he'll bat third. Mike Williams playing out in left. He will bat fourth. Justin Taylor doing the catching for John Gaddis today. He bats fifth. Brendan Ryan, he's out in right field. He bats sixth. Tristan Welch, he'll bat seventh, playing in center field. Batting eighth is Leo Markotic. He plays over at second base. And then batting ninth, playing shortstop, is Cole Fluta. And then, as we said, the left-hander, John Gaddis, doing the pitching today for the A&M Corpus Christi Islanders.
It'll definitely be a very interesting matchup. The pitching is going to be very interesting to see how they mix their pitches and how they attack both of these lineups. Like you mentioned, the offensive numbers may not be there for A&M Corpus Christi, but either way, this is still a team that has snuck their way in the conference to a top 4 seed and has set themselves up pretty nicely here as we get set for the national anthem. All right, that was the national anthem. Teams are just about set and ready to take the field as we are just about set to kick off the 2021 Southland Conference Baseball Tournament here in Hammond, Louisiana. Carlos, final thoughts here before we start the tournament.
Well, like I said, Dominic Robinson needs to have a great outing today, needs to go at least a full 6 or 7 and hand things off to your bullpen, your setup man, and then off to Lance Lust to close things out later today, as it is full 9 innings now. No doubleheaders, so no 7-inning games. You get to play a full 9. Key for Sam Houston offense, you got to get the guys hot going early for Cowser and Rogers at least, the 2 and 3. And then, like I said, my X factor today, Corbin Vines. Look for him to show up in a big way. He's the 8-hole hitter today. Watch him have a good afternoon. Not a whole lot of starts this year, so we'll see how he plays today. It should be a really, really good ball game here against the boys from Corpus Christi.
Well, like you mentioned earlier, John Gaddis, we've talked about him. All-conference selection. He's a starter. Like you said, 5-3 on the year, a 2.53 ERA, one of the better ERAs in the entire Southland Conference, making his 10th start on the season. He already has 4 complete games this year. That's a big thing, too. Half of his starts, pretty almost, mathematic-wise, just underneath, have been complete games. That's a big thing for Gaddis, and also not only for just Gaddis, but for the Islanders as well. As if he takes care of business and goes a complete game, that sets up your bullpen very nicely for the rest of this tournament.
Oh, no, absolutely. If you could go out there and throw a complete game like the potential is today, whether you're on both sides, you rest that bullpen up for the more really important games, because this is just the opening round of the tournament. Quarterfinals to follow, semifinals next on Friday, and then Saturday it's the big one for the title and a chance to go to the NCAA baseball tournament.
Like you mentioned earlier, the freshman Anthony McKenzie will lead things off here for the Bearkats as he heads to the plate. And we're just about ready to get things underway here for the Bearkats and the Islanders to kick off the 2021 Southland Conference Baseball Tournament here at Pat Kennelly Diamond here at Alumni Field, otherwise known as the Pat, here in Hammond, Louisiana. We mentioned it earlier as well. Beautiful campus here at Southeastern Louisiana. McKenzie finally steps in the box, waiting here, I believe we're waiting for the official time to hit here from the third base umpire. It's 9:02 right now, and now it looks like we are all set and ready to go here for the start of the ball game here. Once again, good morning from Hammond, Louisiana. First pitch just outside for ball 1, and that is how the conference tournament gets underway. 1-0 here coming from Gaddis. That one swung on and fouled straight back. 1-1 the count here for McKenzie. A .214 hitter on the year in his 45th game played this year, 43rd start. 34 hits and 159 at-bats on the year, with 6 of those being for extra base hits, as this one is smacked foul behind home plate, 1-2.
Yeah, you know, for McKenzie, you typically like your leadoff hitter to get on and not have to strike out. He's got 44 on this year so far.
McKenzie back in the box here, ready to go. Standing towards the back half of the box, closer to the catcher. This one swung on and lined sharply foul into the club section over there down the first base line, 1-2.
It's a good, healthy cut there from McKenzie. He's been able to foul tip away 3 pitches. He has been free swinging on the 3 he has seen since the first pitch of the ball game. So I'm expecting the same thing here again.
A 1-2 pitch. That one check swing. They're going to say he went through. That's strike 3. And there is the first out of the ball game. A strikeout swinging for John Gaddis.
Now batting number 17, center fielder Colton Cowser.
It's 45 strikeouts now on the year for Anthony McKenzie. Not what you want out of your leadoff man. Second in this lineup, only behind Jack Rogers, who's going to bat third in this order. He has 52 at the plate.
Now Colton Cowser to the plate. First pitch. That one swung on and chopped on over to third. Throw on over to first is in well in plenty time from Itchy Burtz. And that takes care of a quick out, number 2.
It's a big, big out if you're John Gaddis with that one. You're getting to be able to get the heaviest hitter in this lineup to ground into a ground out on the first pitch as well. You can't ask for more out of your starting pitcher.
Now 2 on, nobody out. Nothing here in the top of the first inning as Jack Rogers, the number 3 hitter in the lineup, heads to the plate here. Gaddis taking his time now, winds up and delivers, and that one high for ball 1. Rogers, a .351 hitter on the season, second highest on the starting lineup here today. only just behind Colton Kauser, who came into the game with a .357 average, as that one is sliced fouling across the street here, 1-1. Rogers taking his time. Touche sits on deck. And now with 2 outs and nobody on, as that one will miss outside. Good motion pitch there, but no swing there from Rogers, 2-1.
Like you said, good motion pitch that time from Gaddis. Has a good mix of the fastball and the off speed, and maybe breaks one off here again over the plate.
A 2-1 pitch. That one on the outside part. 2-2 the count here with 2 outs and nobody on in the top of the first inning.
Going to have Marbach, Burtz, and Carraway due up in the bottom half of the inning for the Islanders. So looking for this quick start to finish off here is Gaddis.
Taking his time now, winds up the 2-2. This one chopped foul on the first base side. We'll keep it going.
And a gorgeous morning here for Southland Conference baseball. Wind blowing left to right across the outfield there with the flags out in center.
Taking his time is Gaddis once again. Now winds up and deals the 2-2. That one missing high. A little good motion there from Rogers. Maybe kind of move the strike zone a little bit. 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good pitch. But good awareness and discipline from Rogers not to hack at it. All you do with that kind of pitch is pop it up.
A 3-2 pitch. This one swung on and fouled straight back. Good battle here between Gaddis and Rogers brewing. Ready now once again. Here comes the 3-2 pitch as Rogers steps back into the batter's box. And now Gaddis finally getting his pitch. Now the 3-2. This one fouled away. Same spot as the last pitch.
He's hanging in there, trying to keep up with these pitches. Getting a little bit late to the ball. That's why he's fouling them right back to the dish. So he's got to be able to try and catch up here. But I'm thinking Gaddis may break something off speed, get Rogers way out in front of it.
Trent Touche, remember, on deck, the 3-2. And that one will skip into the turf, ball 4. And Rogers will head to first base with a 2-out walk, and a very good job there by Jack Rogers to keep himself alive during that at-bat.
Now you hand things off to a cleanup hitter in Trent Touche. Does really well this season, batting .284. He's got 5 home runs, 23 RBIs. He's got 31 hits as well, so he knows how to put the ball in play here for this cleanup hitter for Sam Houston.
1 on, 2 out. No score here in the top of the first inning. Is this one a swing and a miss by Trent Touche? And that is strike number 1. Touche, a .284 hitter for the junior this season. 31 hits, 10 extra base hits, and 23 RBIs right now with a runner on first, and that's it. 0-1 count here from the stretch. Comes John Gaddis. He's swinging a miss again. Makes it 0-2.
Like I said, Touche's he's a great cleanup hitter, and he's free swinging here. So he's just trying to put any contact that he can to the ball with big gaps in the left and right center field.
Gaddis looking to exit this top half of the first with only a runner on as time is called here, it looks like, by Touche. Gaddis now sets up the 0-2, that one missing outside. Looks like they set up practically in the opposite batter's box to try to get Touche to swing.
Testament to good discipline for Touche as well. A very well-disciplined lineup up through this lineup for head coach Jay Sirianni.
Ready once again, the 1-2. That one swung on and missed. That one a drop third strike, however, and everybody will be safe.
Wow.
So there's a strikeout for Gaddis, but runners on first and second now with 2 outs.
So I guess it wasn't apparent to either the catcher Taylor or John Gaddis there, a dropped third strike, and that is going to extend this inning with Touche reaching at first. So I guess that's one way you can get on base today, and now you hand things off to the junior Christian Smith. This is his 100th at-bat of the season right here.
Now runner in scoring position at second. That being Rogers and Touche at first. And time is called here. Smith, a .242 hitter on the year for the junior. Number 5 hitter in the lineup, like you mentioned earlier, for Sam Houston, as the first pitch is low and inside for ball 1.
You know, looking at Gaddis, he started off this inning really efficiently, getting 2 outs rather quickly. Now he's kind of got himself in a little bit of a hole here, the 5th batter of the inning.
1-0. That one big hack and a miss there. 1-1 the count. You know, you take a look at the history for Sam Houston. This is only the second time they've come into this tournament as the number 5 seed.
Wow.
In the Southland Conference Tournament. The only other time they did that was in 2015 when they ended up as the runner-up in the Southland Conference Tournament. Looking for a little bit of that same magic this year as that one is in there, catching that top inside corner, 1-2.
That's perfect placement there by Gaddis. Upper out inner corner. Now that doesn't sound like it makes any sense, but it does. Nothing a hitter can do with that kind of pitch if the pitcher could locate it. And that time Gaddis did.
Gaddis taking his time here once again from the stretch, the 1-2. This one swung on and fouled straight back. Runner still at first and second. Nobody else on. No score here. Still a 1-2 count to Smith. Taking his time once again is Gaddis, just trying to make sure he gets the right location here. 1-2. This one a swing and a miss, and that will take care of the top of the first inning. 2 runners stranded, no scores. We head to the bottom half of the first. No score here in Hammond on the Bearkats Sports Network.
This is Tim Rushing with Charlie's Used Cars. As most of you have seen or know, we are being affected by the I-45 freeway expansion. I assure you we are open and ready to serve you with your next vehicle purchase. We have driveway access off the I-45 feeder road as well as easy access off of Normal Park Drive. Charlie's Used Cars has been serving the area for 48 years and offers quality pre-owned vehicles and superior customer service. I encourage you to stop by and see us at 230 I-45 South here in Huntsville or visit us online at charliesusedcars.com.
Whenever someone mentions their hometown, I think we all have memories that rise to the surface. Maybe it brings to mind the faces of those who made your life special. Hello, I'm Greg Smith with Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Special lives are important to us too. For almost 20 years, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has served Walker County families, and we pride ourselves on the commitment we have to caring for you and your loved one in a way that honors them the best. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because everyone deserves to be remembered.
Back here in Hammond, Louisiana, the bottom of the first inning to kick off the 2021 Southland Conference Baseball Tournament right here on the Bearcat Sports Network. Jordan Smith here alongside me is Carlos Zimmerman, and Carlos obviously able to get 2 runners in the top half of the inning for the Bearcats, but not able to bring them around. Still a good sign, though, that you're able to get your runners on base, whether it be via a hit like we saw on 2 outs from Jack Rogers or getting on via a drop third strike.
Yeah, they found their way onto the base pass the way they should, in a kind of an unorthodox way, maybe not so much as the way they should have, but that's a good sign here for today, but got to be able to keep that going. You can't stack these bases and leave too many runners on, so you already start with 2. You don't want that to rack up.
Luke Marbach will head to the plate to start things off here in the bottom half of the first. The senior leadoff hitter playing first base today. We'll get things started here. Like we mentioned, Dominic Robinson, the starting pitcher for Sam Houston. The senior left-hander, 3.60 ERA, 4-1 on the year, making his 12th start in as many appearances as the first pitch from him will be low for ball 1 to Marbach. And this is a player and Luke Marbach, who can really get it done at the plate.
Batting .317 this year. Unreal.
1-0. That one will miss low as well. 2-0 to start things off here to Marbach. A man who is the only player on A&M Corpus Christi to earn a Southland Conference Player of the Week honor this season. That back on the February 23rd selection, that being the first week of the honor this season, as that one punches through for strike one.
Yeah, and Dominic, he needs to just be able to settle in here and just locate his pitches. Don't do anything too crazy.
That one a foul tip. That gets caught into the catcher's mitt. 2-2 the count here. Taking his time, Robinson the 2-2. This one shot right back to Robinson on the mound. Throws on to first, and that one in plenty of time for out number one.
Good job by Robinson, inducing a little bit of a ground ball off the end of the bat. That time of Marbach right back to him. That's how you want to start a ball game, just the 5 pitches, and now you hand things off here to Itchy Birds.
The senior third baseman strides to the plate with one out and nobody on here, and the sprinklers turn on down the third base line. His time is called.
Oh! What is this, Citi Field in New York? That's funny.
Quick little rinse off there for Jack Rogers out in the left.
Grand, folks. It's nowhere close to him. And again, of course, I'm sure, you know, the sprinkler systems, they are timed, and, you know, maybe not so much used to having baseball this early in the morning here at the Pat in Hammond. So now they got to find a way to get them turned off, and we'll get back to baseball.
See, and here's the thing that's interesting about this field, right? You obviously you have the sprinklers down the third base line. They're only in the outfield. They're only in the outfield because here's the deal. The infield and foul territory and down the line, that's all turf. Everything that is inside the foul line in the outfield, that's all actual grass. So there's 2 different actual playing surfaces on this field itself. And I was looking at it earlier, and I'm like, hold on, something's wrong here. I'm not really sure why because they had their field crew obviously out and mowing and everything like that earlier today. Is only mowing the outfield. I was very confused, and I looked at it, and it's 2 different playing surfaces.
It's really interesting to see. Something you're not really used to seeing as we're back to playing here, and here's the pitch.
First pitch, that one is in the turf in front of home plate. 1-0 to Itchy Birds as we resume play after the sprinkler delay.
A little quick one, not too long.
That one will just miss the zone there. A good pitch from Robinson, 2-0.
Yeah, you know, he started the last batter kind of throwing one in the dirt. You know, in softball they call that junk. That's really what Dom's been throwing.
That one missing the zone as well. 3-0 to start against Birds. Birds, like we mentioned earlier, all-conference first-team selection at third base, where he starts today. And there's a 4-pitch walk to Birds to start things off here. Good plate discipline by the senior from League City.
Not a terrible walk. I mean, you look at Bertz with him batting just under 300, and he has started every game he's played, so he knows this game real well. So we'll see. Early base runner here, however, regardless.
It's Bert's 19th walk on the season. The 14th for Robinson on the year is now Josh Carraway will head to the plate, and that one outside in the opposite batter's box for ball 1 to the freshman from Roanoke, Texas.
Well, the thing for Dominic Robinson here, he just needs to attack the zone a little bit here. He's been pitching around the first 3 batters, and he starts Carraway off with one that misses completely. He's got to change that.
From the stretch, Robinson deals. The 1-0 will fire in there, 1-1 the count.
Guess he heard me.
You have a few claims of those this season. Runner on first in Bertz, and that's it for the Islanders. 1 out. No score here in this first inning. Currently in the bottom half of the first as Robinson deals, and that one finds the bottom part of the zone, 1-2.
Again, an excellent pitch that time. He's just really starting to attack the zone where he needs to. See if he breaks off another one here.
Robinson has his pitch, checks the runner and Bertz at first. And now deals the 1-2. That one in the turf goes on over to second. And in plenty of time. And there's the second out of the inning. A caught stealing. And for Gavin Johnson behind the plate here, that is just going to continue his good job this season of catching runners at second base.
Yeah, you know, the ball bounced in right into the glove of Johnson, caromed right to him. And now it clears the base paths here for the Bearkats and looking for a quick out now.
Swing and a miss, and that will take care of the inning here. Robinson getting his first strikeout of the ball game as we head to the second. A good defensive outing for the Bearkats. 1, 2, 3 in a unorthodox way as we head to the second here on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Hey, Huntsville sports fans. This is Robert Lindeman of Hit Solutions Realty. Hit Solutions serves the real estate needs of the Huntsville area. I would like to introduce you to the newest member of our team, Karen Denman.
Hey y'all, this is Karen Denman. As a lifelong resident of Huntsville, I am passionate about our community. Hit Solutions Realty wants to assist you with finding that piece of property that makes you feel at home. To get the ball rolling, visit us online at hittss.com. Hit Solutions.
Hi, I'm Michael Murray with Murray Insurance and Financial Services. Our family agency has been representing the Huntsville and Walker County area since the 1930s. It can help you prepare for your future with your financial planning needs, along with the unexpected with life, health, long-term care, and disability insurance needs. Please give us a call at 1-800-695-LIFE. Our email is mike@murrayservices.net. Eat 'em up, cats.
Back here on the Bearcat Sports Network and on KSAN Sports Digital. For the top of the second inning, no score here in Hammond, Louisiana on the campus of Southeastern Louisiana University. For the start of the 2021 Southland Conference Baseball Tournament between the Bearcats and the Islanders. Jordan Smith here alongside me is Carlos Zimmerman as the Bearcats look to try to capitalize off of what was a very unorthodox 1, 2, 3 bottom half of the inning defensively as Gavin Johnson will lead things off. 6, 7, 8 hitters due up here in this top of the second. First pitch, that one is swung on. Chopped on over to second, throw on to first, and that one in time for Marketich. And that takes care of out number 1.
A lot of first pitch swings so far in this this ball game. Gavin Johnson doing a good job with his arm there. Couldn't quite do anything with his bat as he hands it off to Facher.
Thank everybody that's tuned in so far to the start of this one. Appreciate you tuning in to this Southland Conference Tournament coverage here on the Bearcat Sports Network as the first pitch to Facher is high and outside for ball 1. Facher on the year, a .271 hitter for the junior as the 1-0. And misses high and outside again. 2-0 the count here. Not a good start here in this at-bat for John Gaddis. Bearcats will take it either way. The 2-0, though, will just catch the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Yeah, the thing for Gaddis here, he's doing the same thing that Dominic did, trying to throw around the batters here. See what he does here on this 2-1.
That one catching the outside part of the plate just a bit, 2-2. Gaddis working a little bit quicker here than he did in the top half, of the first inning. Now taking his time on this pitch as he now sets the 2-2. That one chopped foul on the third base side.
Yeah, that's the kind of pitch Facher's just trying to protect there, trying to get any piece of it to keep the at-bat going, trying to avoid any sort of punch out here. And John Gaddis, he's already got 3 this afternoon, or morning, I should say.
2-2, swing and a miss. That's out. Number 2, or 1, here, 2, in the top of the second inning is now Corbin Vines will head to the plate.
Gaddis has faced 5 batters, and he has struck out 4 of them so far in this one. And now here comes that X factor I talked about, Corbin Vines. Haven't seen a whole lot of him this year so far, but look at him to come out in a big way today. If he's first pitch swinging, I'm surprised.
No swing there, but did find the outer part of the zone. 0-1 the count here to start things off for the junior. 253 hitter on the year here so far in his 31st game on the season. 25th start of the year as that one is chopped into the turf, 1-1.
Yeah, looking at Vines on the year, batting .253. Started 24 games this year, 91 ABs, 3 home runs, 17 RBIs, and 23 hits. Only 2 extra base hits and the 2 doubles.
1-1. This one fouled straight back into the net here. 1-2 the count. Still nobody on here in the top of the second. No score between the Bearkats and the Islanders here with 2 outs. 1-2 count currently to Vines. As Gaddis looking for a 5th strikeout here. And that one punches in on the inside part of the zone. And that will take care of a 1-2-3 for the Islanders defensively. Bottom of the second coming up after this here on the Bearcats Sports Network.
This is Daiquiri Beebe with Abbey Realty. Communication is key to winning any game. Just as Sam Houston wins on the gridiron, I help you win in the real estate market. As an expert in today's competitive market, I can help you make a successful offer on a property and sell your home for top dollar. When you support this local realtor, you support an entire family and a proud Bearcat. I'm Daiquiri Beebe with Abbey Realty. Visit my website at HuntsvilleTXRealestate.com. Eat 'em up, cats.
Why are people driving from all over Texas to Wiesner Hyundai to get a real deal? And during Wiesner's Stars and Stripes sale, save even more. How about a 2021 Hyundai Elantra Limited, $4,000 off MSRP? Get a 2021 Hyundai Kona Limited or a Tucson Limited, your choice, $5,000 off MSRP. Or a 2021 Hyundai Sonata Limited, $5,000 off MSRP. Buy for less at Wiesner Hyundai. Exit 87B, Wilson Road in Conroe, or WiesnerHyundai.com.
Check out America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and the Hyundai Assurance Program today.
Back here on the Bearcat Sports Network as we start the bottom of the second inning. No score here in Hammond, Louisiana, as we will see the 4, 5, 6 hitters due up in this bottom of the second for A&M Corpus Christi. It'll start off with the senior left fielder in Mike Williams.
Yeah, Robinson's going to deal with the middle of the order now, a very heavy hitting middle of the order.
Squares around the bunt, then pulls back as that first pitch finds the zone regardless, 0-1 the count.
And I say very heavy hitting because you have the 4, 5, and 6 of Mike Williams, Justin Taylor, Brendan Ryan, all of them hitting in the 300s.
That one in the zone, 0-2 to start a good punch to start here by Dominic Robinson in this bottom of the second inning. Working quickly, here's the 0-2, and that one is found straight back to keep the at-bat alive for Williams.
Folks, here's your umpiring crew here today. Calling balls and strikes at home plate is Joe Harris. Down the first base side is Alex Ziegler. At second is Michael Durantes, and then down the third base side is Clint Fagan.
The 0-2 pitch from Robinson, a swing and a miss, and actually
he dropped
they're going to call a foul ball, I believe.
It was foul ball, and it hit Johnson's glove, and he dropped it, so it is going to be a foul there. That's why.
It would have just barely been a foul ball, if anything. Didn't hear the dink of the bat there either way. 0-2. That one swung on, hit right to the right side of the infield, and a quick, easy out there. Looked like a 3 unassisted by Christian Smith, and that takes care of out number 1.
Good glove ball there by Christian Smith, getting down low, not letting it get past him. Dominic Robinson's trying to have another good, efficient inning here, getting just the 5 pitches there.
So now Taylor to the plate here with 1 out and nobody on as the first pitch is in there for the strike, finding the bottom outside corner here. Justin Taylor, the number 5 hitter in the lineup for the sophomore, leads the starting lineup, at least both teams, with the highest batting average this season, a .385 on the year, as that one will miss his own 1-1.
Now, granted, he's kind of got a smaller sample size. He's played in 19 games. He's started 18, but that tells you how hot he's been in the small sample size he's had.
This one swung on and fouled away, and that will head to the other side of the street here just behind us. 1-2 the count.
Takes a bounce off the Lutheran Church across the street. Might see a lot of those today. Get drivers on this road, got to be careful.
May as well just equip these cars that come around here with a net on top just to make sure it doesn't bust at any of their cars. That one, a swing and a miss. That will take care of a strikeout, the second of the game for Robinson. And there's now 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, 2 strikeouts here for Dominic Robinson now. And
Number 10, right fielder, Brendan Ryan.
He's only got the one walk surrendered as well and 5 batters faced. Good pitch count, too, so far of only 23 pitches. So he's doing his job so far. Needs his offense to come through as well.
Nobody on, 2 outs. This one fouled away. Let's start 0-1 here to Brendan Ryan. Playing right field today for the sophomore. 303 hitter on the year. Making his 37th start and 43rd appearance on the season for the Islanders. For the left-handed hitter is Robinson. Gets set, now delivers the 0-1. That one chopped to the right side and past the diving glove of Jackson Lofton. And there is a 2-out single for the Islanders. That's their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, Brendan Ryan, the batting 303 this year. Yeah, perfect placement. Lofton just not quite in the right spot. Try and knock that ball down and get it on over to Smith at first. Would have been a tough play either way.
Center fielder, Tristan Welch.
So Robinson's now going to go 1 over the minimum here. And the Islanders getting their first hit of the day.
Tristan Welch will head to the plate here. First pitch to Welch is in there for a strike. Once again, attacking that bottom outside corner on the first pitch of the at-bat is Robinson. Run around first, and that's it for the Islanders. That is Ryan, who just got the single to right field. 2 outs here, still no score in this one, as this one is chopped on the right side and past the outstretched glove again at Christian Smith. And it looks like Ryan will round second and head to third and will beat the throw. And so once again, another 2-out single on the right side. But now you got runners up the corners here.
Man, that hit for Welch, kind of an odd one. Kind of took a chop and then right over the head of Smith. Again, couple back-to-back hits that were just kind of tough plays you can even make defensively. So I don't really believe in luck, but, man, that's kind of what it was there. Here's Leo Marcotic. Coming in a big spot now as A&M Corpus Christi finally has a runner in scoring position here. Their second hit of the game coming from Tristan Welch.
Gavin Johnson giving the signs defensively on the alignment to his Bearcat defenses with 2 outs. The first pitch outside again, but this time not in the zone. 1-0 the count. Runners at the corners. Ryan at third base and Welch at first base here. In this one, nobody has come to home plate, though. Just 2 singles. This one off the glove of Robinson. Dribbler, throw on to first, and that one not in time. A good throw from McKenzie, but that'll bring in the first run of the ball game for the Islanders. As that one was hit so hard up the middle, it took the glove off of Robinson.
Man, 3 really wacky ways to get on base. Maybe not so much wacky on the first 2. That one definitely wacky. So Islanders strike first in this one. And now they have a chance to even threaten further with the bottom of the order now. Cole Fluta with 2 on and a runner in scoring position over at second in Welch.
Like you mentioned, Fluta, the number 9 hitter in the order at the plate. Runners on first and second and a 1-0 lead. Here's a hit up the middle, and there's a grounder unassisted to the second baseman in Lofton, and that takes care of out number 3. 2 runners stranded, 1 run scores. We head to the top of the third. 1-0 Islanders lead here on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Hey, Huntsville sports fans, this is Robert Lindeman of Hit Solutions Player Development, helping instruct the stars to shine. Hit Solutions Player Development teaches the fundamentals of baseball and softball with proven offensive and defensive strategies and techniques. We instruct and inspire each player to be the best they can be by teaching the mental side of the game. To have the confidence to bring in the game-winning hit, visit us online at hittss.com. Hit Solutions.
On the campus of Sam Houston State University is the historical University Hotel. It's a heartbeat away from the campus center, Bauer Stadium, the Don Sanders Baseball Stadium, and the Sam Houston Memorial Museum. Dignitaries from all walks of life have been here. Let the hotel host your special events like graduation, holiday parties, or professional gatherings. Come stay, come visit, come see the University Hotel at Sam Houston State University, shsuhotel.org.
Top of the third upcoming here on the Bearcat Sports Network. A 1-0 lead for the Islanders as the Bearcats, with 2 outs, were looking promising to start defensively. And then 2 bloop singles, followed by a couple more action. A couple more things going on here in the bottom of the second allows the Islanders to take the lead 1-0 here with 3 hits on 2 outs.
Yeah, and it was tough for Dominic Robinson. Two hits that were just perfectly placed, and another one where, again, like you said, took the glove of Robinson off. So it's a tough situation as Lofton fouls it away.
9-1-2 due up here for Sam Houston in the top of the third. It's like you said, first pitch fouled away to Lofton to get things started in the top of the third inning. Sophomore hitter is the only hitter in each lineup hitting under the Mendoza line at 134. Granted, he's had the fewest amount of games for Sam Houston out of anybody in the starting lineup so far this season, only making his 20th start on the year as that one's fouled back 1-2.
Looking at Lofton on the year, not ideal by any stretch. Way under the Mendoza line at 134. Only 9 hits on the season. Could use number 10 right here.
This one chopped on over the shortstop. A little bit of side spin on it. Throws a first, and that one in plenty of time. A good throw there from the shortstop in Fluta. And that is out number 1.
Like I said, good play there by Fluta. Get a little slow roller that, like I said, with that little bit of spin and the good wherewithal to rifle it on the Marbach at first. Now we go back around, top of the order here with McKenzie. Needing this top half of the order to come out in a big way now. Now you're down 1-0.
1 out, nobody on here. Bearcats trail 1-0 against the Islanders. As this one's fouled straight back. 0-1 the count here. McKenzie 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out back in the first inning of play. Struck out swinging. And is looking to rebound here and try to get the Bearcats on base. The 0-1 pitch. This one a check swing. He definitely went through on that one. 0-2 the count.
Second time he's had the check swing called on him. Last time it was for the strikeout. This one for the second strike.
Gaddis is dealing well so far here with 5 strikeouts already, as that one missing outside 1-2. And you mentioned it earlier, at one point striking out 4 of the first 5 batters. And right now 5 strikeouts through the first 7 here. Definitely some good work here from Gaddis, and this is something we expected from an all-conference selection. And there's another strikeout right there. Number 6 on the day as that drop third strike on a swing and a miss from McKenzie makes it out number 2.
Man, oh man, this guy, John Gaddis, he is just lighting it up. So far, just the 1 walk is his only blemish. Nothing, no Bearcat has reached base other than that walk. That was to Jack Rogers, so man, he's throwing fire right now.
First pitch in there for a strike on the outer half of the plate. Kowser grounding out to the third baseman in the first inning as that one misses 0-1 the count here to Kowser. Player who's projected to potentially be a top 10 pick in the upcoming MLB draft.
Yeah, it's coming up in just a couple of weeks. Really exciting time for that young man.
1-1 pitch from Gaddis, that one running inside. 2-1 the count here. And the thing is, too, he's only a sophomore. Technically, he's a COVID sophomore, as he was a sophomore going into last season. However, still only a sophomore, really, technically in his junior year. But either way, still a young talent for Sam Houston. As this one, 2-1. That's slapped on the left side for a base hit as that falls into left field for a 2-out single from Colton Kowser.
Something about it so far in this game. Both pitchers now have had a runner get on with 2 out. Second inning for Gaddis to have that happen as he walked Rogers back in the first and now gives up the first hit of the game for Sam Houston in the form of Colton Kowser.
So now Rogers to the plate with 2 outs and 1 on. Cowser representing the tying run here in the ball game in this top of the third, as this one is fouled away and out of play, 0-1.
Just notice the Bearcats, they've been free swinging at pretty much just about anything that's close. Most of the time they fouled it away. Only one, of course, is the one that Cowser just hit. So it'll be interesting how Gaddis approaches things now at the plate that he's given up a hit.
From the stretch, Gaddis checking Cowser, and now Rogers will watch one low. 1-1 the count here. Rogers got on base with a walk in the first and got all the way to second before the inning ended. Right now looking at a 1-1 count here from Gaddis. Taking his time, and now Rogers standing in, check to first. Not in time. Cowser stays safe at first base. And coming into this game, A&M Corpus Christi 7-3 in their last 10 games, ending the year on a strong note for them to get up to the 4 seed for the conference tournament. Remember, this entire season wasn't based off of win percentage. It was based off of a point system, which we will get to later on in the broadcast, as it's a very complex style of trying to mathematically figure out things, but that one outside 2-1.
Complex is kind of putting it lightly, in a sense, with how the point system has gone this year. Trying to do something different is the conference this year, especially in a year with the pandemic still going on.
This one chopped in. A good glove there. Backhand by the second baseman. Throw to first. You got to give it to him. A good stretch there by the first baseman in time for out number 3, Luke Marbach. Getting it done at first base, and that will strand a runner for the Bearcats. No score in this inning. 1-0 Islanders lead, heading to the bottom half of the third on the Bearcats Sports Network.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it has to be El Gordo Taqueria. You'll experience the absolute best real Mexican food. El Gordo Taqueria has plates. Also, check out their new day. Dine in or carry out, now available. Delivery to you from DoorDash and Grubhub. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And now open Sunday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For the absolute best authentic Mexican food in Huntsville, it's El Gordo Taqueria. Call us at 295-TACO. That's 295-8226. Try it once and you'll be hooked. El Gordo Taqueria.
Advantage Specialties is your one-stop shop for business promotional needs in Huntsville. Need a logo on a shirt, hat, or other piece of clothing? Advantage Specialties provides embroidery in-house. Embroidery in-house helps make the process fast and affordable. What about promotional products, banners, signs? Advantage Specialties can help put your name on virtually anything. For custom in-house embroidery, promotional products, printing, and much more, check out AdvantageSpecialties.com. That's AdvantageSpecialties.com.
Back here in Hammond, Louisiana, for continuing coverage of the 2021 Southland Conference Baseball Tournament right here on the Bearcat Sports Network. Jordan Smith here. Alongside me is Carlos Zimmerman as we head to the bottom of the third inning. A 1-0 lead for the Islanders here. Only run coming in the 3-hit bottom of the second. Bearcats finally got their first hit in the top half of the inning, but stranded the runner in Colton Cowser. Now the first pitch from Robinson will find the outside part of the plate to get things started for strike one. The 1-2-3 hitters due up as Luke Marbach heads to the plate for the second time today. The 0-1. This one swung on a fly ball into left field, carrying a little bit, but not having to move much and making the catch route number 1 is Jack Rogers.
Good job by Robinson. Getting the fly ball induced, one of the first of the day, if not the first. Robinson, he's done well getting the first 2 outs. It's been a struggle for him in this game so far to just get that elusive third out in a row.
That one missing the zone to Itchy Burt's. 1-0 the count here. Burt's got on base with a walk back in the first inning. That's as far as he got before the inning would end. The 1-0 from Robinson misses outside 2-0. Robinson taking his time, now finds the pitch, the 2-0. That one just finding the bottom part of the zone. 2-1 the count here.
Robinson's done well so far in this game. Just the 1 run given up in the 3 hits. Trying to limit it here.
A 2-1. And that one just missing that bottom outside corner. 3-1 the count here. You look at A&M Corpus Christi. It's only the 8th time in program history that they've made it to the conference tournament. But here's the thing. They've only been a baseball program since the year 2000, as this one is chopped to the right side. Quick pitch onto first. And that one in plenty of time for a 4-3 ground out.
Good play over there at second base by Lofton. You know, I knocked his hitting a little bit earlier whenever he first came to the plate, but, you know, his fielding really, really solid for Lofton. He's also the only player in this lineup that's been perfect on the base paths with stolen bases, 3 for 3.
That one finding the bottom outside part of the zone. 0-1 the count here to Josh Carraway. Swinging strikeout back in the first inning of play. That one a swing and a miss. A quick start, 0-2 here with 2 outs in, nobody on in this bottom of the 3rd. Trying to get the punch out here to end the inning. This one chopped to the shortstop and not able to get there. Not much of a stretch from McKenzie. And there's a 2-out laser grounder to left center.
Another 2-out hit given up by Dominic Robinson, and that started a big inning for A&M or Corpus Christi. Maybe not a big inning, but it got him on the board 1-0. And I wonder if McKenzie kind of tripped on the transition from turf to grass, because it looked like he had a play on it. He just kind of slipped.
All 4 of the hits so far for the Islanders have come on a 2-out situation, as that one missing outside. 1-0 to Mike Williams, the cleanup hitter in the lineup. Ground out 3 unassisted, back in the 2nd to get things started. This one is fouled away and out of play. 1-1 the count here, as that one will bounce into the road.
Just missed the UPS truck going up the way we came in this morning.
You know, I've had an Amazon package. I've been waiting on them. Might want
Really?
to call them right quick, yeah.
I need to return my books for school. That's what I need to do.
2-1 the count as that one misses outside. Yeah, obviously campus a little bit quieter than usual because school is now out for the semester. Most people have gone home or, you know, just enjoying their bit of the summer break finally, getting to relax from the tedious work of the school semester. And now the 2-1 to Robinson. That one missing low, 3-1. Just like us, we're enjoying some baseball here in Hammond.
Yeah. Very honored and blessed to be here today. A gorgeous facility. Been great hosts so far. We'll continue to do so. Southeastern Louisiana. Again, they play later tonight in the nightcap against Northwestern State. That should be a fun one to watch.
3-1, that one outside. And that'll be ball 4. Runners on first and second now with 2 outs. And here's another situation of 2-out trouble for Dominic Robinson twice in as many innings.
And you bring up Justin Taylor. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout to Robinson, one of the only 2 that Robinson has. He's found him once, see if he can do it again, but Islanders threatening to punch another run up onto the board and make this thing 2-0 or even 3-0.
Carraway on second, Williams on first. The first pitch to Taylor is inside, 1-0.
Robinson's been up there at the mound just kind of looking uncomfortable the way he's approaching the plate here. Kind of how he was in the first inning, kind of pitching around batters instead of attacking the corners of the zone. Needs to be able to rein it in here, especially with the runner in scoring position and Carraway at second.
1-0, that one will find the zone, 1-1. Taylor is 0 for 1 in the game, struck out back in the second inning. And take a look at this stat comparison. Robinson with 2 outs, a .214 average only allowed. However, with 2 outs, Taylor's hitting .316. It'll be interesting to see which one actually wins here in this at-bat. Right now, a 1-1 count with 2 outs and 2 on. Still a 1-0 lead for the Islanders. As this one is shot on over to the left side. A good glove there And a throw on to second in time from Corbin Vines. And that will take care of out number 3. No runs across the board. Still 1-0 Bearcats trail as we head to the top of the 4th inning after this here on the Bearcats Sports Network.
Whether it's uphill or down, Bill Fick Ford has the vehicle whatever your adventure. Needing to tow a load or just more room for the family. Either way, Bill Fick Ford has you covered with the best selection of fuel-efficient Ford SUVs and crossovers, including the 2021 Ford Explorers and Expeditions. There's also the 2021 Ford Rangers, ready for the toughest adventures on road or off. Hurry in today to Bill Fick Ford, I-45 South in Huntsville, or shop online at BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Hi, I'm Michael Murray with Murray Insurance and Financial Services. Our family agency has been representing the Huntsville and Walker County area since the 1930s. It can help you prepare for your future with your financial planning needs, along with the unexpected with life, health, long-term care, and disability insurance needs. Please give us a call at 1-800-695-LIFE. Our email is mike@murrayservices.net. Eat 'em up, cats.
Back here on the Bearcat Sports Network as we get you set for the top of the 4th inning here. 1-0 the lead for the Islanders. As warm-ups just about set to finish off here. It'll be the 4, 5, 6 hitters due up for Sam Houston, starting off with Trent Touche at the plate here.
Designated hitter, Trent Touche.
Sam Houston, this is their 19th appearance in the Southland Conference Tournament. And also their final one, and we'll get to that later on in the broadcast. Here is the first pitch. Is low and outside for ball 1 here to start the top half of the 4th inning. Now 1-0 to Touche. That one finding the bottom part of the zone, evens it up at 1 apiece. Touche 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging back in the 1st inning of play. And that is what ended the top of the 1st inning. As the 1-1, this one swung on, fouled away and across the street, 1-2. Guess technically an accurate hit. It bounced off one of the power lines.
Perfect placement.
Taking his time is Gaddis. Now is the pitch. 1-2. That one high. 2-2 the count.
Again, Gaddis working good mix of off speed and fastball. He's been able to fan 6 batters so far in this game, 6 Bearcat hitters. Great outing for him so far.
2-2. This one fouled straight back. Keeps the at-bat alive.
And I think for Touche, he's hanging in as well.
This is the 2nd time the Bearcats have been to Hammond this season. The first time, they got swept in a 4-game series against Southeastern Louisiana.
Ugh.
Obviously looking to turn things around here. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there for Trent Touche. That is strikeout number 7 in the first 10 batters of the ball game that Gaddis has faced. And there's one out in the top of the 4th.
As Smith comes to the plate, man, that's the kind of like outing that, you know, major league pitchers like to have. 7 strikeouts in 10 batters. I mean, you got to give him credit. At 59 entering this game, it's already up into the 60s with his 7.
No shock, he was a 2nd-team all-conference selection. Kind of making his case that he should have been a 1st-team selection with how this game is going, as that one is a 0-1 count to Christian Smith to start things off here in this at-bat. As Gaddis stares in, waiting for his pitch, now has it the 0-1. Big swing and a miss there from Smith, 0-2. He's 0 for 1 in the game with a strikeout in the 1st.
2 big fastballs and 2 big swings from Smith. I don't know if Gaddis is going to deliver him a 3rd, maybe try to break one off speed in the turf.
Ready now, the 0-2. This one swung on and fouled straight back, stays alive.
Went fastball.
It's also the second time that Bearkats have played A&M Corpus Christi. And that series back on March 26th through 28th was a 3-1 series victory for Sam Houston, as that one is outside. 1-2 the count.
Also, second straight season that they've started the Southland tournament against these Islanders.
And that one will go in there for a strike. That is now strikeout number 8 of the ball game for Gaddis, and 2 outs here in the inning.
You know, the old adage goes, he's throwing gas. That's exactly what he's doing. He attacked Smith there. Only one off-speed pitch. The rest, fastball. That's impressive.
The swinging strikeout there is that one. We'll start out 1-0 to Gavin Johnson. Nobody on. With 2 outs here, still trailing 1-0 in this top of the 4th inning for the number 6 hitter at the plate for Sam Houston, as the 1-0 pitch is swung on and just chopped foul barely. A 1-1 count to start.
Yeah, reminder, folks, only 1 hit for the Bearkats. That came from Cowser. So the rest of the lineup have not yet figured out Gaddis.
And now the 1-1, and that one looks like it missed low. 2-1 the count.
Getting a great crowd on hand here today, both sides. Good to see.
Three 3-1 the count here. Again, 2 outs, nobody on here. 1-0 the lead for the Islanders. Bearkats 1 hit, no runs, no errors. Islanders 4 hits, 1 run, no errors. As this one is swung on and popped up, but will go out of play and into the grandstands. 3-2 the count.
Islanders are going to see the 6, 7, and 8 due up in the bottom half of the 4th in Ryan Welch and Marcotic, as Johnson extends the inning here.
Full count delivery, swing and a miss. And that takes care of strikeout number 9 for the game. Strikes out the side swinging. What an inning for John Gaddis. We head to the bottom half of the 4th. 1-0 here on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Hey, Huntsville sports fans. This is Robert Lindemann of Hit Solutions Realty. Hit Solutions serves the real estate needs of the Huntsville area. I would like to introduce you to the newest member of our team, Karen Denman.
Hey y'all, this is Karen Denman. As a lifelong resident of Huntsville, I am passionate about our community. Hit Solutions Realty wants to assist you with finding that piece of property that makes you feel at home. To get the ball rolling, visit us online at hitts.com. Hit Solutions.
On the campus of Sam Houston State University is the historical University Hotel. It's a heartbeat away from the campus center, Bauer Stadium, the Don Sanders Baseball Stadium, and the Sam Houston Memorial Museum. Dignitaries from all walks of life have been here. Let the hotel host your special events like graduation, holiday parties, or professional gatherings. Come stay, come visit, come see the University Hotel at Sam Houston State University, shsuhotel.org.
Back here in Hammond, Louisiana, at Pat Kennelly Diamond here in Alumni Field. Bottom of the 4th inning upcoming here on the Bearcat Sports Network. A 1-0 deficit for the Bearcats. The Islanders lead here in this bottom of the 4th to kick off the 2021 Southland Conference Baseball Tournament. Jordan Smith here alongside me is Carlos Zimmerman, as we see what looks like the 6, 7, 8 hitters due up in this bottom half of the 4th inning. It'll start with Brendan Ryan. First pitch from Robinson will catch the outside bottom corner for strike 1.
As the bell tolls across the street, it's 10 o'clock. Here on a continuing gorgeous morning. Is that one missed?
I don't feel like it's 10 o'clock.
It doesn't.
How early we had to get up? Yeah, it definitely does not. As that one will punch in there on the bottom outside edge, 1-2.
I'll tell you something. My alarm didn't even go off. I didn't even hear it go off this morning at 6 o'clock at the hotel whenever you wanted to get up. Luckily for me, my body just said, Carlos, wake up.
Exactly. 1-2 the key out here. This one swung on. A liner to Kauser. He'll have to back up into deep center and right in front of the warning track makes the catch. And that will take care of out number 1.
It's a good, healthy rip. There, Brendan Ryan, most fields, that could sail out of here. Maybe not back home at the Don with that high porch up in center. You know, it's 400 dead center, 330 down both the foul lines here at the Pat. Kauser had to cover a lot of ground there. Kind of stood still there for a second, so I was worried that was going to drop.
And something else that helped, too, is that first pitch is low and inside for ball 1 to Trishan Welch. A wind's going straight to dead center.
Yeah.
Not much of it, but it's still enough to help him get a few extra feet of carry. The 1-0, this one swung on a pop-up. Will go into shallow right center field. Calling off at the last second is the right fielder making the catch in Blake Facher. And that takes care of a quick out number 2, a very quick inning. And now let's see what happens here. We've had 2 straight innings with 2 out struggles for Dominic Robinson. Let's see if he can take care of it here today. So now Leo Marketich will head to the plate here. This one swung on and driven into left center. That one carrying, and that one is a home run for Leo Marketich. That for Marketich on the year, a solo shot. That is his first home run on the year. And it comes in the Southland Conference Tournament, and it's now a 2-0 lead.
Man, that ball was torched off the bat of Marketich. Like you said, Jordan, his first home run of the year, and it comes in a big spot at the Southland Conference Tournament. Wow, what a rip from the Islanders' 8-hole hitter, their second baseman. 3 straight innings now that Dominic Robinson's able to get 2 outs, but he gives up something.
So now Cole Fluta, the number 9 hitter, will head to the plate here with 2 outs, nobody on, and now a 2-0 lead as that one is fouled down the first base line and out of play. 0-1 the count. Fluta grounding into a fielder's choice, unassisted to the second baseman back in the second inning. His only plate appearance so far in the game here today is that one outside, 1-1. Robinson now the 1-1 pitch. This one chopped on over to second base. Lofton, quick pitch to first in time for out number 3. So a good defensive inning. However, the 1 home run on the solo shot from Leo Marketich's first of the year makes it 2-0 as we head to the 5th here on the Bearkats Sports Network.
Whenever someone mentions their hometown, I think we all have memories that rise to the surface. Maybe it brings to mind the faces of those who made your life special. Hello, I'm Greg Smith with Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Special lives are important to us too. For almost 20 years, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has served Walker County families, and we pride ourselves on the commitment we have to caring for you and your loved one in a way that honors them the best. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because everyone deserves to be remembered.
COVID-19 rapid testing is now available at TexPress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms are needed. Now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Not sure which test is right for you? TexPress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments are needed. Walk-ins only. TexPress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at TexPressUrgentCare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's TexPress Urgent Care next to Sports Clips in Huntsville.
Back here on the Bearcat Sports Network as we start the top of the 5th here. 7-8-9 due up for Sam Houston. In the top of the 5th, they trail 2-0. Do the number 5 seeded Sam Houston Bearcats over the number 4 seed A&M Corpus Christi Islanders. Jordan Smith here alongside me is Carlos Zimmerman as Facher will start things off here. First pitch, swing and a miss on the delivery from John Gaddis to get things started in the 5th.
Gaddis already almost knocking on the door of a 10 strikeout outing, and where he's at right now in this game, that's really odd to see. If he gets a strikeout here, 10 strikeouts in 4 1/3.
Swing and a miss, 0-2 here. Now Facher going to try again here. He swung and missed at both pitches to start off here. Last 3 strikeouts have been swings and misses. The entire top of the 4th. As that one missing high, 1-2.
Good eye there by Facher on a pitch that was up and in.
This is the first time the Bearcats have played in a conference tournament that's been hosted in Hammond, Louisiana. They played in tournaments that have gone all around the conference as that one is fouled and just over our heads. As that one will head out of the ballpark here. 1-2 still.
I think looking at the net, it's just high enough to where it shouldn't come our direction. Then again, stranger things happen.
I've been a part of those stranger things at Minute Maid, so.
Yes, you have.
That one swung on right back up the middle, and Facher with a single right up the gut. And that is a good way to start things off here. Second hit of the game for the Bearcats.
It's a good little rip there by Facher. A little fun little tidbit about Blake Facher. Believe it or not, folks, way back in the day when I was in 5th grade.
We're going back a bit.
Way back in the day, me and him went to the same school, Epiphany Lutheran School down in Houston. Way back. So I go way back with him, and he's an excellent ball player. Great guy as well. He gets on here. Nobody out, so this is a good start here for the Bearcats, just their second hit of the game.
Here's your highlight player to watch, Corbin Vines here with a runner on, and nobody out here in this top of the 5th. Vines technically representing the tying run in the ball game here as they trail 2-0 against the Islanders. Right now a 1-0 count to start.
Now, granted, the thing with Blake, I don't know if he remembers me or not, but granted, great ahead of me, so it's a little
swung
bit
on, out of play.
Where are we at on the counter on that one? 3?
I think 3, yeah. They must have some good roof insurance. Jeez Louise.
They have to have good roofing insurance at the church across the street. They gotta.
1-1 the count here. Gaddis from the stretch. Runner still on first. They'll check the runner at first. Nothing doing as Facher will head back. Vines struck out looking back in the 2nd inning. That's his only plate appearance so far in the ball game here. Now the 1-1, that one missing high, 2-1. We talked about A&M Corpus Christi's fast end to the season, going 7-3 the end of the year. Bearcats a little bit of the same success, going 6-4 in their last 10 games of the season, including a very successful series against Nichols to end the regular season.
Yeah, win 3 of 4 against the Colonels, so that's a great way.
This one is no swing, but we'll find the zone. 2-2 the count here.
Yeah, a great way to end your season, your regular season, I should say. Look, if I'm Vines here, you got to be swinging. Got to protect.
Looking to continue a bit of that magic here in this one. Right now they trail 2-0. 2-2. This one slapped up the middle. A good hop by the shortstop. And there is the 6-4-3 double play to clear the bases. And now make it 2 outs here in this top of the 5th.
That's not getting by Cole Fluta. That's a good way to start off the double play. A good flip on over to Marketich. Over at second, and then the rifle onto Marbach at first. That's great defense. And oh, yeah, that stings if you're the Bearcats. You get the leadoff hit from Facher. Then a 6-4-3 double play to clear him off, and 2 away now for Jackson Lofton.
Number 9 hitter in the order here for the Bearcats up to the plate. 2 outs in. Nobody on the plate. Still trail 2-0 as that one is in there. 4 strike 1. To Jackson Lofton. Grounded out to the shortstop back in the 3rd inning. As that one will miss the zone. 1-1 the count. Gaddis taking his time, now winds the 1-1. And that one will find its way in the zone, 1-2 the count. Taking his time is Gaddis. He's looking for strikeout number 10. The Bearcats are looking to extend the inning, and a timeout is called at the very last millisecond by Lofton. Now goes again the 1-2. This one chopped foul. Will stay alive.
As the fan just said, that's a good point. Way to battle if you're Lofton. Trying to hang in there, especially when you have the Islanders 1, 2, and 3 due up in the bottom half of this inning.
Once again, the 1-2. And swing and a miss. And there is punch out number 10 in the ballgame for John Gaddis through the first 5 innings of play. We head to the bottom half of the inning. 2-0 Islanders ahead on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Why are people driving from all over Texas to Wiesner Hyundai to get a real deal? And during Wiesner's Stars and Stripes sale, save even more. How about a 2021 Hyundai Elantra Limited $4,000 off MSRP? Get a 2021 Hyundai Kona Limited or a Tucson Limited, your choice, $5,000 off MSRP. Or a 2021 Hyundai Sonata Limited, $5,000 off MSRP. Buy for less at Wiesner Hyundai. Exit 87B, Wilson Road in Conroe, or WiesnerHyundai.com.
Check out America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and the Hyundai Assurance Program today.
Hey, Huntsville sports fans, this is Robert Lindeman of Hit Solutions Player Development, helping instruct the stars to shine. Hit Solutions Player Development teaches the fundamentals of baseball and softball with proven offensive and defensive strategies and techniques. We instruct and inspire each player to be the best they can be by teaching the mental side of the game. To have the confidence to bring in the game-winning hit, visit us online at hittss.com. Hit Solutions.
Bottom of the 5th inning upcoming here on the Bearcat Sports Network. A 2-0 lead for the Islanders ahead of the Bearcats here in Game 1 of the 2021 Southland Conference Baseball Tournament here on the Bearcat Sports Network. Jordan Smith here alongside me is Carlos Zimmerman. And I tell you what a day it has been for John Gaddis. 10 strikeouts for the first 5 innings of play here so far in this one. Has really helped his team take advantage here. As this one, second pitch swinging, that one, a pop-up that is caught by the shortstop in McKenzie into shallow left field. And that will take care of a quick out number 1.
Number 1, third baseman, Itchy Burns.
Now Itchy Burns will head to the now Burns will head back to the plate. Looks like they're talking a little bit of strategy here. And now 1 out, nobody on. Still a 2-0 lead here for the Islanders. They've scored their runs, 1 in the 2nd and 1 in the 4th. First pitch, that one swung on, shot to the right side. A good glove there. And a quick unassisted ground out by the first baseman and Christian Smith. And there's a very quick out number 2.
3 pitches, 2 outs for Dominic Robinson. And
number 13.
Now,
Designated hitter, Josh
after 2
Carraway.
straight innings, can he get that elusive 3rd out? He's going to have a tough outing here with the 3-hole hitter in Josh Carraway.
First pitch will miss the zone here. 1-0 to Carraway to start things off here. 2 out, nobody on. Still a 2-0 lead for the Islanders as that motion pitch at 70 miles an hour will find the zone. 1-1 the count.
Dominic Robinson trying to show his best Zach Greinke impersonation with that 70-mile-an-hour pitch.
This one a fly ball into left field. That one underneath is caught by Jack Rogers. A very quick 1-2-3 inning, and that's what you need defensively if you're the Bearcats. We head to the 6th inning 2-0. Bearkats trail on the Bearcat Sports Network.
This is Tim Rushing with Charlie's Used Cars. As most of you have seen or know, we are being affected by the I-45 freeway expansion. I assure you we are open and ready to serve you with your next vehicle purchase. We have driveway access off the I-45 feeder road as well as easy access off of Normal Park Drive. Charlie's Used Cars has been serving the area for 48 years and offers quality pre-owned vehicles and superior customer service. I encourage you to stop by and see us at 230 I-45 South here in Huntsville or visit us online at charliesusedcars.com.
Advantage Specialties is your one-stop shop for business promotional needs in Huntsville. Need a logo on a shirt, hat, or other piece of clothing? Advantage Specialties provides embroidery in-house. Embroidery in-house helps make the process fast and affordable. What about promotional products, banners, signs? Advantage Specialties can help put your name on virtually anything. For custom in-house embroidery, promotional products, printing, and much more, check out AdvantageSpecialties.com. That's AdvantageSpecialties.com.
Back here on the Bearcat Sports Network. Top of the 6th upcoming. A 2-0 deficit for the Bearcats against the Islanders here in Game 1 of the 2021 Southland Conference Baseball Tournament. 1-2-3-2 up for the Bearcats here, starting off with Anthony McKenzie, the freshman, here in this ball game, as that one will be outside. 1-0 to start things off here to the freshman.
McKenzie trying to settle in here. Needs a good rip.
This one, like you said, a good rip to second, but either way, it's a ground out. Not able to get it past the infield. In the field there for the 4-3 ground out from Leo Marketich.
Number 17, center fielder.
And now Eric, excuse me, they had Eric Dowell out there on the scoreboard. Not really sure why. He's not even in the lineup, but Colton Kauser is out there at the plate. Actually, yeah, it is Colton Kauser, so.
I think someone hit the wrong button.
Threw me off a little bit there. Right now, 1 out, nobody on it. 1-0 count here to Kauser, as that one will miss outside, 2-0. Kauser so far in the game is 1 for 2, a single in the 3rd inning. Not coming to start the 3rd inning, out to left field, as this one is a hard rip to second. Marketich to first, and that one in time for out number 2.
Little bang-bang play over there at first. Kauser trying to leg it out, maybe try and beat the throw. Couldn't quite get it, and that's a quick pair of outs.
Left fielder, Jack Rogers.
Gaddis.
Now Jack Rogers to the plate here. 2 outs, nobody on. And first pitch in there for a strike to Rogers. 0 for 1 in the game. In his 3rd plate appearance, though, he got on base in the 1st with a walk. Got all the way to 2nd before he could not get through to the end of the inning, as that one's in the turf, 1-1 the count. Also grounded out to the second baseman and Marketich in the 3rd inning of play. Right now a 1-1 count to Rogers. Taking his time is Gaddis. Now sets here. And actually timeout's called. He's going to reset.
Yeah, a lot of timeouts in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss on the big hack there from Rogers, 1-2.
Gaddis again. Trying to continue, keep his foot on the gas pedal. He's looking for punch out number 11. I can't believe I'm saying that. 11 here in the 6th.
Taking his time, now delivers the 1-2. And that one will miss high. 2-2 the count here. On deck, Trent Touche. And the hole, Christian Smith. And now the 2-2. And that one missing high, full count.
2 pitches right around the same area.
Well, looks like everybody thought that was in the zone.
I think the catcher was about ready to flip the glove and head to the dugout.
3-2, there's a swing and a miss, so there's the strikeout they were looking for. number 11 in the game from Gaddis. He's only a handful away from making history and setting new records here in the Southland Conference. We'll take a quick break and bring you to the bottom of the 6th inning after this here on the Bearkats Sports Network.
Whether it's uphill or down, Bill Fick Ford has the vehicle whatever your adventure. Needing to tow a load or just more room for the family. Either way, Bill Fick Ford has you covered with the best selection of fuel-efficient Ford SUVs and crossovers, including the 2021 Ford Explorers and Expeditions. There's also the 2021 Ford Rangers, ready for the toughest adventures on road or off. Hurry in today to Bill Fick Ford, I-45 South in Huntsville, or shop online at BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
COVID-19 rapid testing is now available at TexPress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms are needed. Now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Not sure which test is right for you? TexPress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments are needed. Walk-ins only. TexPress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at TexPressUrgentCare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's TexPress Urgent Care next to Sports Clips in Huntsville.
Back here on the Bearcat Sports Network, and as my colleague just said a few seconds ago, very familiar song bleeding through the mics here in Hammond, Louisiana.
Yeah, you got Enter Sandman by Metallica, the song the Bearcats came out to in the FCS National Championship just a couple weeks ago in Frisco. That first pitch is in there for a strike, winning it all. Up in Frisco that day, might have been a good omen. Hopefully it's a good omen here for Dominic Robinson.
This one chop foul just barely 0-2 to start here to Mike Williams. 4-5-6 due up here in the bottom of the 6th to start things off. It still doesn't feel like it was only 2 weeks ago.
I know.
It feels like it was forever ago. But it also feels like it didn't have. It feels like it's still trying to settle in. Right now, fouled away, 0-2 the count. Of course, a great call by Rob Hipp and Brian Adams here on 101.7 KSM. And then, of course, ourselves. We'll give ourselves a pat on the back as we called it on 90.5 KSHU.
A lot of fun. It was a lot of fun just a couple weeks ago up in Frisco.
This one swung on, fouled away, and across the street, maybe breaking a window or two, still 0-2.
I didn't hear any glass, so we're good.
They don't have the glass sound effect like they do at the Dawn.
Unfortunately.
I need to add a car horn sound effect. That one will be blooped just past the infield, but still caught either way by Anthony McKenzie. That takes care of out number 1.
I want to take some time to thank some wonderful sponsors here making this broadcast possible. Charlie's Used Cars, customer satisfaction is our #1 priority. Wiesner Hyundai in Conroe, where you buy for less. Wiesner Hyundai in Conroe. And the Sam Houston State University Hotel, located in the heart of the SHSU campus.
Like I said, thank them for their support of this postseason coverage here of Bearcat baseball here on the Bearcat Sports Network and KSM Sports Digital. Is that one will miss inside. It'll start a 1-1 count here to Justin Taylor. The number 5 hitter in the order. 1 out, nobody on. Still a 2-0 lead for the Islanders here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The 1-1 will find the outside part of the zone. 1-2.
Looking at Robinson on the day, the 5 hits given up, 2 earned runs, still only 2 strikeouts. Needs to find a way to just try and get these punch-outs. A lot of induced fly hot balls and ground balls. There it is.
That one in there for strike 3. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game for Robinson. And that might be, like you're saying, what he needs to kind of turn things around here in his outing. Here's the thing. He's still only around 70 pitches. So it's not like he's had a very, very long outing. He had 73 pitches now so far in the game. It's not like he's had a huge outing. It's not like he's thrown a ton of pitches. He could still go at least another inning or two. Here's a swing and a miss to start things off here to Brendan Ryan, the number 6 hitter in the order, 0-1 the count. He's 1 for 2 in the game. A single in the second, came around to score as the only run in that inning. And then flew out to deep center back in the 4th. As this one is slapped foul on the first base side. 0-2 the count. Robinson looking for a quick bottom of the 6th inning, just like we had a quick bottom of the 5th inning, is this one. We'll run inside, and I think it was close to hitting the batter. And they're going to say it did not hit him. Is the home plate umpire.
Huh. Harris didn't send him down the first. Okay. It's odd. It hits something.
1-2, that one chopped foul behind home plate. I don't know, very, very interesting, because we could hear it. We could hear it hit something. It definitely hit something, somebody, whoever it was.
Yeah, folks, we're not that far away from home plate, right about to the right of home plate facing it. It's odd.
1-2, that one in the turf. They'll even up at 2 apiece.
Well, either way, it benefits Dominic Robinson. He doesn't get a guy on base by a hit by pitch, even though more than likely should be, but you take what you can get down 2-0.
This one will be blooped foul. And just behind the, or just next to the ESPN camera over there, 2-2 the count. Here's the thing, though, with Brendan Ryan. He didn't try to sell it either. That's the thing. If he would have sold it, then maybe. 2-2, missing low, 3-2 now.
Couldn't quite get the call there. Of course, again, I was going to say, all games broadcasted this week on ESPN Plus as well.
3-2, this one is chopped. That one off of Ryan and will go foul. A good job there by Johnson to wait on it.
That ball took a weird carom, almost as if it bounced off the leg of Ryan, and I believe at that point, if it hits the batter off the bat, shouldn't it be a dead ball?
It should have been at that point, especially because he was still in the box. But
I don't know, man.
A lot of weird things happening at this at-bat.
Yeah, hit by pitch, a ball almost hits a camera, and then a ball that should have been a dead ball. Really interesting.
Have your glove ready in case it comes over the net and just falls right here. 3-2 pitch. This one swung on, popped up. Will stay in play and then trail into foul territory. Third baseman underneath it, making the catch for the Bearkats and Corbin Vines, and that takes care of out number 3. We head to the top of the 7th. Bearkats still trail 2-0. A good defensive outing in the bottom half of the inning. Back after this on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Whenever someone mentions their hometown, I think we all have memories that rise to the surface. Maybe it brings to mind the faces of those who made your life special. Hello, I'm Greg Smith with Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Special lives are important to us too. For almost 20 years, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has served Walker County families, and we pride ourselves on the commitment we have to caring for you and your loved one in a way that honors them the best. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because everyone deserves to be remembered.
On the campus of Sam Houston State University is the historical University Hotel. It's a heartbeat away from the campus center, Bauer Stadium, the Don Sanders Baseball Stadium, and the Sam Houston Memorial Museum. Dignitaries from all walks of life have been here. Let the hotel host your special events like graduation, holiday parties, or professional gatherings. Come stay, come visit, come see the University Hotel at Sam Houston State University, shsuhotel.org.
Leading off for Sam Houston, number 25, designated hitter Trent Touche.
Back here on the Bearcat Sports Network as we start the top of the 7th inning. Trent Touche will lead things off here, and he'll rip one down the line and left. This one still carrying, and that one just fouled.
Oh, man.
They would have fallen short of a home run, but either way, that would have been a great base hit. But that one first pitch swinging and fouled hard and long down the line.
Yeah, the healthy rip that you needed it from Touche, and man. Just a little bit out in front of that one from Gaddis.
0-1 here to Touche. 4-5-6 due up for the Bearcats as that one will be outside. 1-1 the count. Touche is 0 for 2 with 2 swinging strikeouts, 1 in the first and 1 in the fourth here. Bearcats only with 2 hits in the game so far. And there is a swing and a miss, 1-2. Gaddis taking his time here.
Touche's got to try to just protect here with 1-2. Time called by the home plate umpire and Harris when Gaddis was already in his pitching motion.
It's a couple of times now that's happened so far today. 1-2, there's a swing and a miss on a golf attempt there, it looked like, from Touche. Trying to hit the fairway, won't even make contact, out number 1 in the inning.
And that is now 12 strikeouts for John Gaddis. And that is just incredible.
First baseman, Christian Smith.
He's 5 strikeouts away from tying the school record for most in a single game. That was done by Mike Garcia versus Texas Southern back on April 14th of 2004, as that one is ripped foul on the first pitch from Christian Smith. 0-1 the count here.
Again, first pitch swinging, well hit, just going the wrong direction, just out in front of it. There's got to be a sense of urgency in that dugout for Sam Houston.
That one fouled away. 0-2.
I say sense of urgency because you're running out of opportunities. You only have 2 more shots in the top of the 8th and the top of the 9th to try and claw your way back in this one. And it's not like the lead's insurmountable. It's 2-0. Your pitcher's doing what he can to keep you in it. You got to get your offense going. Only 2 hits in this game.
The 0-2 will just miss the zone there. Looked like a pretty good pitch there from Gaddis. Give him credit on the motion pitch.
Looked a little high, possibly, in the eyes of home plate umpire Joe Harris.
They'll try once again here. The 1-2 to Smith. And that one outside evens up the count at 2 apiece. A good job by Smith. Now in hitter's count for the rest of the at-bat.
Good awareness that time for Smith on a day where he's 0 for 2 on 2 swinging strikeouts.
2-2 fouled straight back. We'll keep things going here. Gaddis taking his time once again. Now gets the pitch. Delivers 2-2. This one swung on a rip down the first base line, but foul. Will stay 2-2. The Bearkats have outscored the Islanders this season 35-24 in the 4 games they played this season. One of those was won in a 7-inning game. That was the first game of the series, 13-2 via mercy. And then another one was won 7, 6, and 10 innings via an extra inning victory for the series finale with these 2 teams back in or earlier in the season. As that one, swing and a miss. That's now strikeouts number 13 for John Gaddis. He's now 4 away from tying the school record.
And he's got 7 batters to do it.
Number 43.
You have 3 batters to work with in that effect. You can let him either get on base or, of course, for the Bearkats, you'd want him to get on base. But, man, you got to give this guy credit. He is just, like I said earlier, throwing gas and taking names at this point.
This one ripped up the middle, and like you said, that'll do it right there. Gavin Johnson getting a 2-out single on the first pitch, trying to reverse a little bit of the feeling here in this inning. And now there's only the 3rd hit of the ball game for Sam Houston offensively.
And all 3 hits have come from 3 different players. Kauser had the first one of the game, and then later on, if I can remember, figure out and find who it did. It was Blake Facher, who's stepping into the batter's box right now, who had a little blooper right up the middle. And Gavin Johnson with the one he just hit right there. Now this bottom half of the order is the one that's been coming through in a way for this game so far. So Facher's just got to find a way to get on as well. He represents the tying run as well.
First pitch, this one swung on it, and a pop-up. It'll go to the right side of the infield, backing up on it. And making the catch is the second baseman in Leo Marketich. And there's a missed opportunity there for the Bearkats with a runner on in the top of the 7th. It's stretch time as we head to the middle of the 7th inning. 2-0 Bearkats trail here on the Bearkats Sports Network.
Hey, Huntsville sports fans, this is Robert Lindemann of Hit Solutions Realty. Hit Solutions serves the real estate needs of the Huntsville area. I would like to introduce you to the newest member of our team, Karen Denman.
Hey y'all, this is Karen Denman. As a lifelong resident of Huntsville, I am passionate about our community. Hit Solutions Realty wants to assist you with finding that piece of property that makes you feel at home. To get the ball rolling, visit us online at hittss.com. Hit Solutions.
Whenever someone mentions their hometown, I think we all have memories that rise to the surface. Maybe it brings to mind the faces of those who made your life special. Hello, I'm Greg Smith with Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Special lives are important to us too. For almost 20 years, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has served Walker County families, and we pride ourselves on the commitment we have to caring for you and your loved one in a way that honors them the best. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because everyone deserves to be remembered.
Well, there is the stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you got up, stretched your limbs, relaxed a little bit, and now settle back into your seats as the bottom half of the seventh inning comes up here for the Islanders at the plate. They lead 2-0 over the Bearkats here in the opener of the 2021 Southland Conference Baseball Tournament here in Hammond, Louisiana. As this one will be inside on the first pitch. Tristan Welch at the plate here. 7-8-9 due up for the Islanders here in the bottom of the seventh inning. Robinson still out there, who despite giving up the 2 runs has had 6 solid innings, as this one is still in play, potentially in a little bit of an almost collision there.
Oh.
And that will fall foul. 1-1 the count here. McKenzie running all the way from shortstop, basically 2/3 of the line down the third baseline, and just sliding through the turf into the wall, but looks like he's okay.
Here, let me give you the play-by-play of what McKenzie just did. He ran all the way from short, lost his hat in shallow left field, and then slid all the way to in the turf, trying to make the catch up against the brick wall down the left field side. So glad to see he's okay. The good effort regardless from the Bearcat shortstop.
Yeah, the third baseman in Vines, as well as the left fielder and Rogers, all huddled there at the same spot trying to get the same ball. It seemed like nobody really called it off. Here's one to Vines at third base, throw to first, and plenty of time for a 3-pitch out number 1.
Good play over there at third by Vines, getting the glove down, throwing it on to Smith over at first, 1 away. I'm going to take this opportunity to thank some more of our sponsors. Daiquiri BB Abbey Realty, Huntsville's real estate expert. Advantage Specialties. Advantage Specialties is your one-stop shop for business promotional needs in Huntsville. And Hit Solutions Real Estate Services.
First pitch outside to Leo Marketich for ball 1. And last time he was up to the plate, he had a solo shot. His first of the year, as now he dribbles one foul on the third base side. 1-1 the count here. You take a look at the history of the Islanders in the conference tournament. They've never been a 4 seed. They've only been a 2, 3, and an 8 in school history. This is their first time as the 4 seed, as that one fouls right off the foot of Marketich. They're also, get this, 1-3 all-time against the number 5 seed in the conference tournament, and 3-5 all-time in the tournament against Sam Houston. Right now it seems like they're handling themselves pretty well.
Taking care of the business that they need to here. 2 frames left.
1-2, and that one running inside. That'll make it 2-2 here as Marketich had to back out of the way a little bit.
Been looking towards the Bearcat bullpen. They got a righty up there. They do have a righty up and going.
And this one will be fouled away and out of play here. You know, we talked about the end of the season that A&M Corpus Christi had. They started conference play 2-9, as this one will be flown into shallow right now into foul territory. Back out, nobody calling for it again, and just miscommunication there. That'll turn into a foul ball.
Smith, he had a beat on it, and then you had Lofton running behind him, and I guess he gave way and lets it bounce foul. Thank goodness it was foul. But now the at-bat continues against the guy who already has gone yard in this game.
Islanders started 2-9 in conference play this year, and ever since that mark, they rattled off an 18-5 conference record to get to the point they're at right now, with a 20-14 record in the number 4 seed for the Southland Conference Tournament. You have to give them credit for that one, finishing the year, like we said, 20-14 conference play, 24-27 on the year overall. Obviously, like we said, a little bit of struggles in non-conference play, but either way, setting themselves up nicely here in Hammond as this one has found a way to keep it 3-2. You know, and something else, too, when you take a look at it. This pitching staff coming into this game overall in the year with non-conference and conference play, as this one's dribbled up the middle. Good throw there on over to first by the second baseman in Lofton for out number 2. This Islander team comes in overall in the season, first off, the worst field percentage in the entire conference at .964. They also came into this game 9th in the conference in ERA, including non-conference and conference games at a .538. However, you take only conference games, they're tied for first with Lamar at a .417 ERA in the Southland Conference.
They've done very well. You can't take that away from them.
And that one in there for a strike here to start things. 0-1 to the number 9 hitter in Cole Fluta, who is 0 for 2 in the game here. That one skips into the turf. Good block there by Johnson. 1-1 the count here. Nobody on base. 2 outs to the bottom of the 7th inning. Islanders leading it 2-0. Still here in this one. 1-1. This one job foul, 1-2. And of course, like Carlos mentioned earlier, coming up after this one is the other side of the Texas bracket. Abilene Christian taking on Lamar at the noon game here today to continue the start of the 2021 Southland Conference Baseball Tournament, as that one misses high, 2-2.
And, of course, the Louisiana bracket, they kick off at 4 o'clock. And then the nightcap at 7. The host school playing as well. Should be a lot of fun.
Outside, full count now, as that one misses on the outside upper corner.
Can't really afford to lose him here.
3-2, that one inside, ball 4, and that at bat, here's the thing, that at bat started off fairly well for Robinson. He just could not get the location he was looking for on any of those last few pitches.
Not seeing any motion from the dugout from head coach. And now here he comes. That might be it.
Yeah,
Dominic
Robinson
Robinson
at
here
100
today.
pitches coming into that at bat. Or, excuse me, now at 100 pitches with that walk.
Yeah, you got to. I think if you're head coach Sirianni, you pull him here. You've had a righty warming up for the last couple of innings. Expecting him to come in here. Unless he just tells his pitcher, try to just get this last out and send things to the 8th and then bring the reliever out.
I would say, yeah, if there was a 1-out situation or a no-out situation, I'm pulling him immediately. 2 outs, maybe see if he's good for one more guy. And that's exactly what he's going to do right here. He's going to keep him in for this last batter. Now, granted, if he doesn't make the out, then he's probably getting pulled. So this will more than likely be the final batter no matter what for Robinson here. And again, you mentioned it, we look at it. Besides the 1 home run, that granted solo shot, so he still gave up another earned run. So you take out the solo shot, first off, it's a 1-0 ball game. 2, he still had a fairly decent outing. It's just the only thing, 3 strikeouts and 3 walks at the same time. That's something you have to limit, especially in the conference tournament, as that one will sail over the light pole in foul territory. 0-1 the count to Luke Marbach.
Top of the order now for the Islanders and Marbach. Trying to build upon it. Kind of a rough outing for him. He's 0 for 3.
0-1, and that one,
Oh,
well, I believe hit the umpire. I think it fouled off of the bat and hit the umpire here. So time will be called. And we're going to go ahead and take a quick little break here, and we will be back after this with the resumption of play here on the Bearcat Sports Network.
This is Tim Rushing with Charlie's Used Cars. As most of you have seen or know, we are being affected by the I-45 freeway expansion. I assure you we are open and ready to serve you with your next vehicle purchase. We have driveway access off the I-45 feeder road as well as easy access off of Normal Park Drive. Charlie's Used Cars has been serving the area for 48 years and offers quality pre-owned vehicles and superior customer service. I encourage you to stop by and see us at 230 I-45 South here in Huntsville or visit us online at charliesusedcars.com.
Looks like home plate umpire Joe Harris is right here. Got a little bit of a breather and a little bit of water. Looks like he's all set and ready to go here. And we'll resume play in just a second. 0-2 count here to Luke Marbach. 2 outs, 1 runner on, and that's it here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Islanders looking to continue the inning and add even more insurance in the 2 runs that they have had so far here in the ball game. The 0-2, this one is chopped foul on the third base side. And a good pitch there from Robinson got him the chase.
Yeah, good pitch, and nothing really Marbach can do other than possibly miss it, and that time he just got the piece of it that he needed to. Trying to hang in there. He's got an insurance run. He represents an insurance run himself.
Right now, Robinson the 0-2, and that one outside. 1-2 the count here.
Again, there is a righty that's all warmed up over there, ready to go. We'll have it for you whenever he does eventually come in.
And throw to first. Not in time. Something interesting as well about the Islander season. This is the first time they've stepped foot in Hammond, Louisiana all year long.
Wow.
And it seems like they are doing just fine here at Southeastern Louisiana's campus. From the stretch, Robinson looks at first base, now deals the 1-2, and that one hits the batter. On the top of the order, and Luke Marbach will head to first base on a hit by pitch. Itchy Burtz will head to the plate here. And Sirianni has not come out yet.
I don't see him.
I think he may let him finish the inning.
Yep, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
I believe the righty warming up in the bullpen is a junior Lance Lusk. I believe that is who is warming up. We'll again have an update for you later on as that becomes more apparent, as that one is swing and a miss. 0-1 to Itchy Burtz. For 2 on the day. He's grounded out twice. He got on base with a walk in the first inning. Right now he's got runners on first and second. As that one is swung on and lifted down the third base line, but will trail foul. And that will make it an 0-2 count.
Oh, man, that was a good little rip there from Itchy Burtz. Lucky for the Bearcats, it squeaks to the left foul. Exactly what they needed. So if that stays fair, that's likely down, and that's scoring at least 2.
So ready to go here once again. The 0-2 pitch upcoming here. And a swing and a miss. What a motion pitch there at 72 miles an hour to get his 4th strikeout of the game on what is more than likely his final pitch of the ball game. We are through 7. We head to the 8th. 2-0 here on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Whether it's uphill or down, Bill Fick Ford has the vehicle whatever your adventure. Needing to tow a load or just more room for the family. Either way, Bill Fick Ford has you covered with the best selection of fuel-efficient Ford SUVs and crossovers, including the 2021 Ford Explorers and Expeditions. There's also the 2021 Ford Rangers, ready for the toughest adventures on road or off. Hurry in today to Bill Fick Ford, I-45 South in Huntsville, or shop online at BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
This is Daiquiri Beebe with Abby Realty. Communication is key to winning any game. Just as Sam Houston wins on the gridiron, I help you win in the real estate market. As an expert in today's competitive market, I can help you make a successful offer on a property and sell your home for top dollar. When you support this local realtor, you support an entire family and a proud Bearcat. I'm Daiquiri Beebe with Abby Realty. Visit my website at HuntsvilleTXRealestate.com. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Back here on the Bearcat Sports Network. Top of the 8th of coming here. 2-0 lead for the Islanders over the Bearcats. Here in this one is a new pitcher. Heads to the mound here for the Islanders. The day is done. What a spectacular day for John Gaddis, who ends the day with 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 13 strikeouts, 4 away from tying the school record in 25 batters faced in 107 pitches, lowering his ERA to 2.25 on the season. The new pitcher on the mound is a right-handed junior from Palmview, Texas, in Leo Perez.
Yeah, looking at Leo Perez on the year, 2-3 record in his decisions in 40 2/3 innings of work. 47 hits given up, 28 earned runs, 18 walks, 32 strikeouts, which is good for a 6.20 ERA. And leadoff hitters hit well against him in these innings. So there's a time for the Bearcats to try and claw their way back into this one. It is right now. Down 2-0. You have 3 hits in the game. You need to string a few across here. You want a chance, as we have a new pinch hitter. It is Easton Lloyd, the freshman infielder.
He will step in place of Corbin Vines. So we'll more than likely see him as the defensive replacement for him as well in the bottom half of the inning. We'll keep you updated on that as the first pitch swing and a miss from Lloyd for strike 1. The 0-1. This one swung on and fouled out of play. 0-2 the count here. Lloyd, a .233 hitter on the season. When he's hitting leadoff, he's hitting .273 on the year. 20 hits and 86 at-bats, 13 RBIs. And got on base with 10 walks as well and 4 extra base hits, 2 of those being home runs, as that one is just fouled away.
Lloyd, of course, freshman, hailing out of Marshall, Hallsville High School, trying to get on here and get something started here for the Bearcats with the tying run in the on-deck circle.
0-2, that one outside. 1-2 the count here to Lloyd, the freshman from Marshall, Texas. Like you said, if there's ever a time for the Bearcats to strike, it's this inning right here to take advantage of Leo Perez and try to get back into this ballgame, or get in this ballgame at all, really, it seems like, as that one's a slow chopper on the first base side foul.
Lloyd got to keep attacking here at the plate, trying to get under the skin of Perez to start things off.
Ready now, the 1-2 pitch, and that one running inside and in the turf, 2-2.
Lofton, he waits on deck as well. You never know if Sirianni may want to pinch hit as well. Who knows?
And that one a good pitch from Perez. However, that one being called outside for a ball. Full count here upcoming. And the Islander fans wanted that one in the zone.
Got to be disciplined here if you're Lloyd.
3-2 pitch. And that one punches in there for strike 3 on that inside part of the plate. And there's out number 1 in the inning.
Tough pitch to get any sort of the barrel to it. Inside fastball. So we have a new pinch hitter as well. It is Mason Schultz. Schultz, the freshman, League City, Clear Springs High. Played his high school ball, having a decent season, batting .226. 3 home runs, 15 RBIs, Struck out 29 times as well. And, you know, when he comes to the plate, he swings a really good bat. In his first game this season, he went yard in his first at-bat at the collegiate level.
That one in the turf for ball one to Schultz. Like you mentioned, the .226 average on the season for him. Right now 1-0 as Perez will wind and deal. That one swung on, fouled away. That one out of play here. 1-1 the count. No runs on 3 hits, no errors for the Bearkats. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Islanders. At the box score here in this one as that chop fouls sharply on the first base side. Quick 1-2.
Schultz trying to hang. Schultz, excuse me, I should say. He's free swinging, much like how the Bearkats have been doing most of this game. You got to be disciplined here because, you know, Perez may go off speed and maybe try to get you swinging outside.
A 1-2 here. That one outside, 2-2 the count. On deck is supposed to be Anthony McKenzie. We'll see if there's a pinch hitter or not.
I think McKenzie stays in here.
2-2 the count, wind up and the pitch. And that one fouled away. Still 2-2 here, 1 out, nobody on. It's still a 2-0 lead for the Islanders over the Bearkats. Here in the start of the 2021 Southland Conference Baseball Tournament here in Hammond, Louisiana at Alumni Field. Once again, the 2-2 from Perez. That one outside, full count upcoming.
Back-to-back full counts for Perez. He was able to get one looking a moment ago in Easton Lloyd. We'll see what he does here with Schultz.
A 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss there. Strikeout number 2 of the game and as many batters for Leo Perez, and there's 2 outs in the inning.
15 strikeouts now for Islander pitching, as that is actually going to do it for Leo Perez, as looks like the Islanders are making a call to the pen here, and indeed they are.
It looks like it'll be a lefty coming out here for the Islanders. We'll step aside for 30 seconds, and we'll be back with a new pitcher and what we have about him right here on the Bearcats Sports Network.
On the campus of Sam Houston State University is the historical University Hotel. It's a heartbeat away from the campus center, Bauer Stadium, the Don Sanders Baseball Stadium, and the Sam Houston Memorial Museum. Dignitaries from all walks of life have been here. Let the hotel host your special events like graduation, holiday parties, or professional gatherings. Come stay, come visit, come see the University Hotel at Sam Houston State University, shsuhotel.org.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. New pitcher out for A&M Corpus Christi Islanders. Glad you're with us here. Jordan Smith to the right of me. I'm Carlos Zimmerman. We're glad you've been with us today. Yeah, Bearcats trying to stay alive in this thing. They're going to have the top of the order coming up in Anthony McKenzie. The new pitcher into the game is Jaime Ramirez. Ramirez, the 5'11", 190-pound freshman left-handed thrower from San Antonio. This season, 7-2, and a lot of big sample size here for Ramirez. 1 start for him. Or save, I should say, excuse me. 50 innings pitched for him as well. 18 earned runs given up, 24 walks, and 49 strikeouts. Well, Ramirez, he'll deal with Anthony McKenzie here first, who's 0 for 3 today.
Like you said, a 3.24 ERA out of the pen. 122 whip, and with 2 outs right now, a 161 average allowed. So this is the exact kind of pitcher you want if you are the Islanders. Only the second relief pitcher they have used so far in this ball game. They would have used Gaddis to go the stretch had he not gone to 107 pitches at the end of the 7th inning of play there. Because like you said earlier, the bell tolls once again But now for 11 o'clock, 2 hours, we have been through this game here as this one ripped back up the middle for a base hit. Anthony McKenzie leading it off here with 2 outs and a single to give the Bearkats their 4th hit of the ball game.
It's what you want, McKenzie. First pitch swinging on Ramirez, and now you hand things off to your ace in the hole, Colton Cowser.
Number 17.
This is the moment for the Southland Conference Player of the Year to step up. He's only the 2nd player in program history to get the award. Anthony Azar back in 2014, the only other Bearcat to be awarded as Conference Player of the Year. And right now for Cowser, he needs to step up big as that one will go inside. 1-0 on the count here for Cowser. He also has 2 Southland Conference Player of the Week honors. The only Bearcat this season to even win one on the hitting or pitching side for that matter. That on March 29th and April 12th. That one will miss high, 2-0 for him.
Those are good pitches from Ramirez, a little bit high and in. Nothing really Cowser can do with them, and it's a good wherewithal for Cowser to not take any hacks at those.
Cowser 1 for 3 in the game. That one's in there for a strike. And a single back in the 3rd. Not really sure Cowser agreed with the call there. It was close. Either way, 2-1 the count.
I mean, you will love to be 3-0 and have a chance to get on base. 2-1 still, hitters count.
On the stretch, here's the 2-1, and that one will be low. 3-1 the count here. As Cowser looks to try to get on base, whether it be a walk or get the runner into scoring position, or hey, he represents a tying ball game.
He does. Go ahead's in the on-deck circle.
2-run shot would tie it up right here. That one chopped foul on the first base side, 3-2 the count. Something about Cowser as well, his Player of the Year award makes him the 9th Bearcat this season across all of athletics to win their sports Player of the Year award. Eric Schmid, Ashley Lewis, Zach Nuttall, Amber Leggett, Will Holcomb, and Paul Chaplett, Hannah Alberto, and Sahaya Yamalapalli, all the 9 Bearcats winning Player of the Year. Just a sweep by Bearcat Athletics this season with the talent they have. As there is a run situation, and that ends up working. Was going to be a hit and run. Instead, Cowser gets on base with a walk-in. Now you have the go-ahead run standing at home plate with 2 outs in Jack Rogers.
Now think about this, Jordan, too. Hey, you hit anything into the gaps, that is easily scoring Cowser, and you have a tie ball game. Or anything even down the lines, too. Maybe not the left field porch. The right field porch, yes, even though it's the same distance. But it's a little bit harder down the right field side with the right fielder going to his left to try and make any sort of throw. Cowser's speed going to work as well. This is the best opportunity if you're the Bearcats. If you don't get it here, it may be over.
This one swung on and caught on the line on a soft liner by the third baseman in Itchy Burtz. And that takes care of out number 3. Bearcats strand 2. We head to the bottom half of the 8th. 2-0 Islanders still lead here on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it has to be El Gordo Taqueria. You'll experience the absolute best real Mexican food. El Gordo Taqueria has plates. Also check out their new day. Dine in or carry out now available. Delivery to you from DoorDash and Grubhub. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And now open Sunday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For the absolute best authentic Mexican food in Huntsville, it's El Gordo Taqueria. Call us at 295-TACO. That's 295-8226. Try it once and you'll be hooked. El Gordo Taqueria.
Hey, Huntsville sports fans, this is Robert Lindemann of Hit Solutions Player Development, helping instruct the stars to shine. Hit Solutions Player Development teaches the fundamentals of baseball and softball with proven offensive and defensive strategies and techniques. We instruct and inspire each player to be the best they can be by teaching the mental side of the game. To have the confidence to bring in the game-winning hit, visit us online at hittss.com. Hit Solutions.
Back here on the Bearcat Sports Network. Bottom of the 8th. Upcoming here for the Bearcats defensively. As part of the defensive changes that we will go ahead and update you with. Easton Lloyd, I believe, looks to be at third base now. Actually, excuse me, Easton Lloyd will be at second base. Mason Schultz moves over to third base. And now, interesting situation here. Change on the mound here. So Robinson's done. Or excuse me, not Robinson. Either way. Tyler Davis. Tyler Davis is on the mound. For what might, granted, if the Bearkats can't get runs in the top of the ninth, it's only 3 outs. But either way, interesting to see what could have potentially been a Game 2 starter in relief in the later parts of the ball game.
Yeah, it's intriguing, to say the least. I don't know.
One outside. The start to Carraway. The 3-4-5 hitters due up. Right now a 2-0 count here to Carraway. This one swung on. And that one lifted. He takes a slow trot. And that one over the scoreboard. Over the scoreboard and out of the ballpark. Another solo shot, the second one of the day for the Islanders. And for Williams, that is home run number 6 on the season for for Carraway. That is home run number 6 for him for the DH. That's now 3-0.
Wow.
Number 24, left fielder Mike Williams.
What can you say? It's a well-hit ball, and he did not miss that one there after 2 balls from Tyler Davis that just tomahawked into the turf, and then Carraway took him deep.
This one chopped foul softly on the first base side. 0-1 the count here to Mike Williams, who is 0 for 2 in the game. Got on base with a walk in the third. Grounded out in the second to first base. Hit a pop-up to shortstop in the 6th as this one will fall in front of the right fielder for a base hit for his first hit of the ball game. For Williams, he'll get to stay above the 300 batting average for just a little bit longer.
Man, this is shocking to see. And one of your premier pitchers out of the rotation, and Tyler Davis. Again, that you wonder why.
Catcher Justin Taylor.
Why go to Davis? And you have a good bullpen. We have a really solid bullpen. We have a lefty throwing. That is Stephen Beard, or excuse me. Yeah, no, Stephen Beard. That's him out there.
This one a bunt right back to the pitcher. Throw onto first. In time for Davis to sacrifice works. It is advances the runner and Williams to second base. And there's now 1 out here in this bottom of the 8th inning.
Number 10, right fielder Brendan.
It's the right idea. Sacrifice, move your fast runner over in Williams, and now you have Brendan Ryan coming to the plate now as the 4th batter of the inning.
Davis from the stretch, checks the runner at second, now delivers. This one is slapped to left field. A line drive is caught. A good job there of tracking it by the left fielder in Rogers. And that will be out number 2.
Ooh, just right into the webbing of the glove that time for Rogers. Almost got over his head there. I thought he may have misjudged it, but good effort. Going to his right, makes the good play, and now you get that out. That second out you need in the relief, if you will, of your pitcher in TD, Tyler Davis.
So ready now, here comes the first pitch to Tristan Welch. Is that one outside for ball 1 to the junior from Baton Rouge. This one, a hard grounder to short throw on the first, and that one in time on the throw from McKenzie for out number 3. Rally time for the Bearkats as we head to the top of the 9th. They need 3 to tie, 4 to take the lead. Otherwise, the ball game is over. We will be right back after this on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Hey, Huntsville sports fans, this is Robert Lindemann of Hit Solutions Realty. Hit Solutions serves the real estate needs of the Huntsville area. I would like to introduce you to the newest member of our team, Karen Denman.
Hey y'all, this is Karen Denman. As a lifelong resident of Huntsville, I am passionate about our community. Hit Solutions Realty wants to assist you with finding that piece of property that makes you feel at home. To get the ball rolling, visit us online at hittss.com. Hit Solutions.
Why are people driving from all over Texas to Wiesner Hyundai to get a real deal? And during Wiesner's Stars and Stripes sale, save even more. How about a 2021 Hyundai Elantra Limited $4,000 off MSRP? Get a 2021 Hyundai Kona Limited or a Tucson Limited, your choice, $5,000 off MSRP. Or a 2021 Hyundai Sonata Limited, $5,000 off MSRP. Buy for less at Wiesner Hyundai. Exit 87B, Wilson Road in Conroe, or WiesnerHyundai.com.
Check out America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and the Hyundai Assurance Program today.
Back here on the Bearcat Sports Network, rally time for Sam Houston. In the top of the ninth inning, they trail 3-0 here in the opening game of the 2021 Southland Conference Baseball Tournament.
Number 25, designated hitter, Trent Touche.
Bearcats will go with the 4-5-6 to start things off. Trent Touche, the cleanup hitter, and the DH will lead things off here in this top of the ninth. First pitch outside for ball one.
Ramirez still in the game, looking for his second save of the season.
One outside 2-0. We mentioned it earlier. Bearcats ending up in the fifth spot, clinching the official 5 seed against Nichols with the win early on in that 4-game series to end the regular season, as that one will miss outside 3-0 here. But a little bit different with the standings this year, the point system that they introduced for this COVID season for all of athletics. That one running outside, ball 4. And Touche is on base with a walk.
Well, get on base where you can. That's the goal. Now it'll be up here to Christian Smith to try and keep this train going, getting on base. Tying run moves into the on-deck circle, which would be Gavin Johnson, pending any moves that Coach Jay Sirianni would decide to make. You got Wes Fultz, of course. He's in the bench as well.
In there for a strike to Christian Smith. 0 for 3 on the day. Right now, runner on first in Touche, and that's it. Trailing 3-0 here are the Bearcats. Nobody out here in this top of the ninth inning, as that one will punch in there for strike 2.
Right down Broadway, that one for Ramirez.
Ramirez taking his time from the stretch here. Checks the run at first, now winds and delivers outside ball 1 as that finds itself in the opposite batter's box.
Smith today 0 for 3, all of them swinging strikeouts.
A 1-2, that one outside as well, evens the count up at 2 apiece.
Hanging in there. That was a pitch he would have swung at a couple innings ago, so it seems the discipline has kind of shifted.
2-2, this one swung on, fouled away just to our right, and almost hit the roof. Well, there we go, bounced on it, so there you go.
There's number 4.
You think we can get one more and get a row on bingo?
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, let's try to get one more.
See if it happens.
2-2, that one outside, ball 3 in the opposite batter's box yet again.
Great job by Smith. Down 0-2 with 2 pitches right in the zone, and then tries to pitch around as Ramirez, and Smith with the good discipline to lay off the pitches he needs to and foul away at the one that he needed.
Full count delivery, and that one outside, and Smith practically was running out of the batter's box before it even got to the catcher's mitt. Ball 4, and he now stands on first base. All of a sudden, here's a situation. No outs, top of the ninth inning. Runners on first and second. The tying run, and Gavin Johnson's at the plate.
Number 43, catcher Gavin Johnson.
Now you could even go further, as I think this is the pitching coach that is out. To talk with Jaime Ramirez here for Texas A&M Corpus Christi. That's either Marty Smith or Seth LaRue that's out there to talk with Ramirez out there, the two assistant coaches here underneath Scott Malone, who's in his 14th season coaching the Islanders, a career spanning more than half of the program's existence.
They do have a righty up in the bullpen, do the Islanders. I believe that's the Islanders bullpen right now, and not the pitcher for the next game's warming up right now. And the fact is we have another guy running out there from the Islanders out into left field. So they do have a righty warming up in the bullpen. Of course, like we mentioned earlier, Abilene Christian and Lamar coming up after this one. That game starts at noon. As this one, fly ball, right field, still backing up, but going to be in front of the warning track. And the runner from second will tag up into Shea. Good base running. There is now one out, runners on the corners.
Oh, man. Gavin Johnson, he just got under it. Gave it a heck of a ride out into right field, and it dies out there just short of the warning track. Good job there by Brendan Ryan to shield the sun at his back and make the play. But now you have a run 90 feet away. Facher coming to the plate. He's got a hit today. He now represents the tying run. Double play depth on the infield here for the Islanders as well.
Number 7 hitter in the order here for the Bearkats. Is that one outside? 4-1. One out, runners on the corners. Again, runner at the plate, and Facher now representing the tying run here in this one. Facher, like you said, does have a hit with that single back in the 5th inning. All he needs is a single to bring in the first run of the ball game. This one, ripped down the third base line, but foul. And bouncing right around all of the Abilene Christian players who are standing under that tent. Trying to block themselves from the sun here for a little bit, 1-1.
Yeah, sun right over the top of the sky right now. It was right in our faces when we had first pitch this morning.
Thank goodness for the shade, though.
Unreal.
And throw back to first, not in time on the pickoff attempt there to Christian Smith. Christian Smith has stolen 3 bases this season. Successful 75% of the time. Each runner on base in Touche and Smith has scored 17 runs this season for the Bearkats, as that one's in the turf, 2-1.
Now you have to think, now the hitters count, it's going to be a hitters count the rest of the way. Now figuratively, if a walk happens, that'll bring up Easton Lloyd with the bases loaded, and Lloyd represents the go-ahead run in the on-deck circle.
2-1, this one swung on. A deep fly ball still carrying out in the center. That one's out of here! A bases clearing 3-run homer over the left center wall, and the Bearkats with one swing of the bat from Blake Facher have tied it up here in the top of the 9th inning.
Wow.
This one's not over, folks. Blake Facher with his 2nd home run of the year.
Blake Facher. Like you said, 2nd home run, a bases clearing 3-run shot, and all of a sudden, we are tied at 3. And what a moonshot. That cleared the upper part of the wall, almost off the batter's eye in dead center. Holy smokes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Southland Conference Tournament. Anything can happen here in Hammond, Louisiana. Easton Lloyd now at the plate, 1-0 as he pulled back a bunt attempt. And now time is called, as I think they're going to go to the bullpen here in the middle of the at-bat. And that's, in fact, what they are going to do here. It'll be the new righty coming up here for the Islanders. 1-0 count, 1 out. Runner at the plate representing the go-ahead run. We'll take a break and be right back after this here on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Michael Murray with Murray Insurance and Financial Services. Our family agency has been representing the Huntsville and Walker County area since the 1930s. It can help you prepare for your future with your financial planning needs, along with the unexpected with life, health, long-term care, and disability insurance needs. Please give us a call at 1-800-695-LIFE. Our email is mike@murrayservices.net. Eat 'em up, cats.
On the campus of Sam Houston State University is the historical University Hotel. It's a heartbeat away from the campus center, Bauer Stadium, the Don Sanders Baseball Stadium, and the Sam Houston Memorial Museum. Dignitaries from all walks of life have been here. Let the hotel host your special events like graduation, holiday parties, or professional gatherings. Come stay, come visit, come see the University Hotel at Sam Houston State University, shsuhotel.org.
Now pitching for the Islanders, number 36, Tyler Miller.
New pitcher into the game here for the Islanders. It is Tyler Miller after the blown save by Jaime Ramirez off the back of a 3-run home run by Blake Facher, of all players, to do it. And it came in a big spot. We are tied up at 3-3. I'm Carlos Zimmerman alongside Jordan Smith here this afternoon. Tyler Miller, the new pitcher out here for A&M Corpus Christi. On his season, he's 2-3 and 30 1/3 innings of work, 25 hits given up, 11 earned runs, 11 walks, 28 Ks for Tyler Miller, the sophomore, hailing out of our hometown for both myself and Jordan in Houston, Texas.
Wow. Blake Facher.
This game just flipped on a dime, brother.
100%. Blake Facher with probably the biggest hit of his collegiate career so far, as that one is high and outside for ball one to get things started out of the break here. Like I said, Easton Lloyd at the plate here right now, a 2-0 count, and did the pitching change in the middle of the at-bat. That one will punch the bottom outside corner. 2-1 the count here to the freshman from Marshall, Texas, in Easton Lloyd. He's 0 for 1, caught looking in the 8th inning in his first plate appearance. Came in as a pinch hitter in that one, as that one's high and outside, 3-1. Remember, Lloyd represents the go-ahead run now. So anything right now, Bearkats are going to have bottom of the ninth. That's without a question. That this game's going to have a bottom of the ninth. It's a matter of whether or not they can add another runner to the scoreboard before the bottom of the ninth hits. Right now, Easton Lloyd getting on base with a 5-pitch walk.
The walks continue to pile up. That's the third walk of the inning. 2 charged to Jaime Ramirez and 1 now to Tyler Miller, and that is going to hand things off to Mason Schultz. You know, Schultz, on this season, he's had a flair for the dramatic. Of course, the home run, as I mentioned, in his collegiate debut in his first at-bat, as the first pitch is in there, strike one. And, of course, he had a walk-off earlier this season in a 14-inning thriller. I believe it was against Central Arkansas, if I remember correctly. It was a purple team,
so.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was on the call for that one right here on Bearcat Sports Network, KCN Sports Digital. Throw to second is in plenty of time to get the runner out at second base. So that is a caught stealing for Easton Lloyd. That's now 2 of 4 for him on the season in stolen base attempts. And now a 1-1 count with 2 outs here in the inning. Now the base is cleared as well. From the stretch, that one curls back in. 1-2 the count.
Again, like I said, Schultz, he's come up in big moments for the Bearcats. One swing of the bat could change this one.
Now running inside, 2-2 the count here on Schultz. Had to back out of the way a bit as that ran a little bit in on his hands. Ready to go once again, the 2-2. This one swung on and just barely fouled away. Still 2-2 here for Schultz at the plate.
Top of the orders due coming up here in just a moment. Anthony McKenzie, if Schultz can extend this inning.
2-2. This one swung on, fouled away. That one just almost clearing the top of the net there.
Yeah, almost got that little knob at the top of the pole, that one from Schultz. Good aim. A good job by Schultz hanging in this at bat.
Still looking to fill our bingo card here with the ball bouncing off the roof here to that Lutheran church of the ride of us. This one swung on. Fly ball right field, backing up on it at the warning track. And that one's off the base of the wall. Couldn't get to it, was a right fielder. And Mason Schultz standing in at second base. The right fielder in Brendan Ryan could not get to it. And now the go-ahead run is standing in scoring position with 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning.
Oh, man, Brendan Ryan almost made a web gem of a play out there in right field. That ball just off of his glove, I believe. And Schultz himself almost missed giving Sam Houston their first lead of the ball game, and they couldn't have come at a bigger time. Here in the top of the 9th inning in the opening round of the 2021 Southland Conference Baseball Tournament here in Hammond. Holy smokes.
You mentioned it. He has a flair for the dramatics this season, and that's a big hit right there. Right now, the top of the order comes around, and Anthony McKenzie, as that one is a ball outside, 1-0 to start the count here. 3 runs, all 3 of them in this inning, thanks to the 3-run bases-clearing home run by Blake Facher. The tie up the ball game as this one is a soft blooper that will fall to the turf, throw on over to first, and just in time for out number 3. That will strand the runner in Schultz at on base. We head to the bottom half of the 9th inning. A run walks it off for the Islanders. A goose egg sends us to free baseball. Back after this on the Bearkats Sports Network.
Advantage Specialties is your one-stop shop for business promotional needs in Huntsville. Need a logo on a shirt, hat, or other piece of clothing? Advantage Specialties provides embroidery in-house. Embroidery in-house helps make the process fast and affordable. What about promotional products? Banners, signs? Advantage Specialties can help put your name on virtually anything. For custom in-house embroidery, promotional products, printing, and much more, check out AdvantageSpecialties.com. That's AdvantageSpecialties.com.
Why are people driving from all over Texas to Wiesner Hyundai to get a real deal? And during Wiesner's Stars and Stripes sale, save even more. How about a 2021 Hyundai Elantra Limited $4,000 off MSRP? Get a 2021 Hyundai Kona Limited or a Tucson Limited, your choice, $5,000 off MSRP. Or a 2021 Hyundai Sonata Limited, $5,000 off MSRP. Buy for less at Wiesner Hyundai. Exit 87B, Wilson Road in Conroe, or WiesnerHyundai.com.
Check out America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and the Hyundai Assurance Program today.
Leading off for the Islanders.
Back here on the Bearcat Sports Network, tied at 3. What a top half of the inning. Blake Facher with a 3-run shot to tie it up in the top half of the 9th inning. And now the Islanders, for the first time since the bottom of the 2nd inning, have a tie ball game here. Right now a 1-0 turns into a 2-0 as that one missing outside to Leo Marketich to start things off here in the bottom of the 9th inning. 8-9-1 due up for the Islanders. Davis still out there on the mound. This one hit right up the middle, and that one just off the glove of McKenzie there at short. And so there is a no-out base hit to start off the inning here for Marketich, and that's the game-winning run on first base now.
Yeah, Marketich, good piece of hitting there just past the outstretched glove of Anthony McKenzie. He's had a couple of them hit that direction today, just out past his glove. So, well, now you got to play double play depth on the infield. Johnson giving the signs to the infield as well.
And a pinch runner will head to first base here. Fluta still up to the plate here. It'll be number 23 for A&M Corpus Christi, the freshman infielder in Nate White. Would not be surprised if they try a hit and run situation here with nobody out. Just trying to get the runner in scoring position. For one thing, this is easily a sacrifice bunt opportunity right here, and that's why you see the third baseman for Sam Houston in Schultz playing in a little bit on the corner. That one outside in the opposite batter's box, ball 1.
Now the thing you want to do here, if you're Davis, maybe try to set up you know he's going to bunt. Maybe hopefully get him to pop it up, and that thwarts any sacrifice opportunity.
This one will bounce sharply down the first base line. The sacrifice works as it moves the runner into scoring position. Gets the out, though, at first base. So 1 out here in the inning.
A good job there by Easton Lloyd, running to his left, having to make that play because Smith had to go up and field it. No way for Davis to get to it. So good job there by Lloyd.
First baseman, Luke Marbach.
So now Marbach to the plate here. Well, the runner, game-winning run in scoring position here. 1 out, bottom of the 9th inning. Davis from the stretch, first motion pitch, that one in there for a strike here for the Bearkats. Marbach has not gotten a hit yet. Last time out to the plate, he was hit by a pitch back in the 7th. Other than that, he's grounded out and flown out 3 times in the ball game. As that one will just miss the outside part of the zone, 1-1 the count.
You know, the old adage goes, if you haven't had really much of a good ball game, you're due. But the Bearkats right now, Tyler Davis just needs to zone in here. If he can get the out here and keep the runner at second, that's huge.
This one swung on and just fouled back. 1-2 the count here.
Well, now I'm TD, I'm working the outside edge, maybe try to get Marbach out reaching for it. He's put the ball in play the 3 times he has come to the plate outside of the hit by pitch, so he's a free swinger, and Marbach is this top of the order.
Ready now, the 1-2. This one swung on and fouled away.
5 for 5.
Oh, dang it. Hit the grass. It didn't have that extra bounce. That one the closest one to us as well that we've seen all day.
Might get one heading our direction at some point.
You have to imagine.
Hopefully we're watching it.
Be another one to sign and put on the mantle. 1-2 here. This one swung on and a fly ball to right field, backing up on it. And making the catch in front of the warning track is Facher. And that will send the runner onto third base as White slides in with ease. And that's now the game-winning run standing at third base.
Itchy Burtz is at the plate.
Third baseman, Itchy Burtz.
I wonder. Suicide squeeze, is that in play? The White speed over at first.
Not with 2 outs. I wouldn't think with 2 outs. Here's the thing, if you're going to do that, play it down the first baseline because nobody's coming in over there. Also, the Bearkats do have the shift closer or more to the right side anyways. This one will fall into left center, and that will walk it off. A walk-off single by Itchy Burtz. And the Islanders will beat the Bearkats 4-3, the final score. And Sam Houston will now head to the losers bracket. They will play tomorrow, the loser between Abilene Christian and Lamar at 9 a.m. tomorrow. We'll have that right here for you on the Bearcat Sports Network and KSAM Sports Digital. Tough loss. Tough loss after the huge comeback in the top of the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's tough. When you have a big comeback like you do. Blake Facher, the flair for his dramatics with a 3-run shot to tie the game, and then that's what it came down to. You let a runner on, and then
Fans, the first pitch for the second game will be at 12:20.
it's tough. It's just really tough. You let the runner on, and then you get a pinch runner with all that speed and Nate White getting on, and then it's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. And now, if you're the Bearkats, it's a win. It's win out from here. You move down to the losers bracket. You get the the loser of this next game coming up between Abilene and Lamar. And here's the thing for the Bearkats: if by somehow, some way, Lamar takes down the #1 seed in Abilene, you had trouble with Abilene if they lose. But the thing is, you haven't played Lamar this year at all. They had a series that was canceled earlier this season, so that's what you got to think about now. That game's going to be coming up tomorrow, once again, 9 a.m. right here at the Pat here in Hammond.
Of course, we'll be right here to cover that one. Carlos Zimmerman will be on play-by-play. I'll be on color commentary for that one. For the Bearkats versus the loser between Abilene Christian and Lamar. That game will start with 9 a.m. first pitch. Once again, we will have 8:45 a.m. pregame right here on the Bearcat Sports Network and KSAM Sports Digital. One final thing we want to mention before we head out of here. What a performance from John Gaddis, the starting pitcher for the Islanders. 7 innings pitched, 3 hits given up, 1 walk, 13 strikeouts. 13 strikeouts and 25 batters faced lowering that ERA to a whopping 2.25. And just a great performance there from Gaddis, as that will do it from us here for day one of the 2021 Southland Conference Baseball Tournament. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast here on the Bearcat Sports Network. I want to thank everybody here for KSAM Sports Digital and the Bearcat Sports Network. I want to thank our General Manager and Dave Donahue, our Operations Manager and Steve Rick, Sports Director and Rob Hipp. Everybody else at KSAM's 101.7 KSAM. Broadcast partner Carla Zimmerman. My name is Jordan Smith, saying good evening, good afternoon, go grab some lunch, and we'll see you tomorrow for some more breakfast and baseball here on the Bearcat Sports Network.